And if you're joining us for the first time, buckle up because it's going to be a wild ride tonight. This is V-Chain, Power Slap 15, Bordeaux versus Quinones 3, presented by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast. Welcome inside alongside the UFC Hall of Famer Michael Bisping. I'm Dan Hellie. We have a lot of people from very different walks of life in here tonight competing. We have an engineer, we have a butcher, a couple of former college football players, professional wrestlers, and they all know one thing, Bisping: one slap could change the trajectory of their life forever.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You are not kidding, because we've seen people sign with Power Slap, score a viral knockout that is sometimes viewed hundreds of millions of times, which is just crazy. Next minute, they're flying around the world, they're selling out arenas, they're signing with big sponsors, they're making tons of money, and of course tonight here at the Fontainebleau, it's going to be exactly the same thing.
Going to be amazing. Middleweights in our main event tonight. Let's take a look at the middleweight striker rankings brought to you by Dios Azul, the official tequila partner of Power Slap. It's the Butcher, Brandon Bordeaux, taking on Isaiah Quinones. This will be the third time the two have met. The first coming back at Power Slap 10 in December. It really was the coming out party for the Puerto Rican pretty boy.
Yeah, this is the first ever rubber match in Power Slap history, because there has been a lot of drama between these two. Here is Isaiah Quinones in his first defense after he knocked out John Davis. Drops him, knocks him out, but then when they rematch, it completely flipped. But look at this. Gets dropped in the first round. Isaiah Quinones comes back, scores a knockdown in round 2, and keeps the belt.
The second matchup at Power Slap 12 in March, and it was the Butcher's turn.
Yeah, and this one was even crazier, because Quinones in the very first round hits him kind of with the palm, breaks the nose, there's blood spurting everywhere, and then the Butcher responds in round 1, drops him, knocks him out. These two can't stand each other. It's a rivalry that of epic proportions. I mean, look at these two, Dan.
Yeah, this was at the weigh-in, and this is what you get when you mix a Butcher with a Puerto Rican pretty boy. There is no love lost between these two. The title is on the line here tonight as we take a look at the Power Slap main card, brought to you by Monster Energy, the official energy drink of Power Slap. Jackie Cataline opening things up against Abby Montes. Two former college football players, Nate Bernard and Aaron Turner, meet at heavyweight. Then it's Turp Daddy Not So Slim and Stevie Ray Ellis in the co-main. For more on the matchup in the co-main, let's bring in the third member of our broadcast crew, Charlie Arnold. Turp Daddy Slim is the name, but not so slim anymore. One of the bigger personalities in the entire sport, but Charlie, he's run into trouble yet again.
Yeah, Dan, your nickname is very appropriate at this time. Turp Daddy Not So Slim, because yes, unfortunately, Austin Turpin missed weight yet again. This is his second miss in a row. Coming in this week, 14.5 pounds heavy. Not ideal. As a result, he's going to forfeit 25% of his purse. Now, it's also very interesting because, guys, you remember just a couple of days ago, Austin Turpin was raving to all of us about all of the weight he had shed since the summer, talking about how he did it by consistently and very intensely working out. He was lifting weights all the time, even swimming on a regular basis. Now, despite this weight miss, Turpin remains in very good spirits. He was oddly very calm against his boisterous opponent yesterday at Face-Off, so he says he has a great deal of respect for, and that would be road to the title, season 3 competitor Stevie Ray Ellis, who I must say definitely matches the off-the-wall energy of Austin Turpin. He is so extremely excited to be in this position. Yesterday, during face-offs, yelling out to the crowd, no one here knew who I was before this. Now here I am in the co-main event. He's also very appreciative to be matched up against Austin Turpin, who he says has become easily one of the biggest names in this promotion. He says the goal is to get out there, get a win, get paid, and go dancing. Ellis did win the coin toss, meaning he's going to slap first. So yes, he is looking for that first round knockout, but says he's also prepared to eat a Turp Daddy sandwich should this fight go the distance, guys. Dan, back to you.
All right, Charlie, thank you very much. As we look at the prelims, former light heavyweight champion AJ Hintz down to middleweight now, facing Stunt Marshal Ellie Dempster, and Hollywood Haley J, both looking to remain undefeated. Top 10 middleweight Brandon Rhodess steps to the table against Trenton Bordeaux. And it's super heavies in the featured prelim. Juicy Finau and Zach Lansing, both weighing around 400 pounds. Time now for the rules of Power Slap, brought to you by Gorilla Elixir, the official alternative beverage of Power Slap. For the striker, they must use a flat, open hand to the cheek, or a clubbing foul will be assessed. feet have to be grounded, no pivoting or stepping. A minor heel lift is allowed. You must declare a hand and a number prior to the strike. For the defender, no chin tucking or flinching. Flinching is massive. It's potentially a point deduction, and the striker goes again. The defender does get 60 seconds to recover after each strike. 2 fouls get you DQ'd in a 3-round match. 3 fouls in a 5-round title match, and you're out. The defender does get 2 minutes to recover after they've been fouled. Power slap is using instant replay, and if there isn't a finish, we go to the judge's scorecard. If the match ends in a draw, there will be one more match. The match will be scored solely on the additional sudden victory round. The winner of the extra round is the winner of the match. If that round ends in a tie, then the match goes in the books as a draw. Here's a look at the stats brought to you by 500 Casino. The odds just got real by the world's best crypto casino, 500 Casino. Here are the numbers. Through 287 power slap matches, the winners of the coin toss have gone on to win 51% of the time. And a new rule to remind you about from earlier this year: if you miss weight or DQ in your previous match, you now automatically forfeit the coin toss. After nearly 16 months away, former light heavyweight champion AJ Hintz is back, and the Wisconsin native has one of the hardest slaps in the sport. Hintz said he doesn't expect this one to last long. Not going to be easy against this guy, though. Stunt Marshall was one and done in his power slap debut. A slap so hard that even Ronda Rousey got out of her seat, and he's expecting more of the same against the former champ tonight. All right, let's get serious. The table is rising for the first time. These odds are presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. The former champ, Hintz, the -130 favorite over the pro wrestler Stunt Marshall. A former heavyweight and light heavyweight champion. No one on the power slap roster boasts more wins than AJ Static Hintz, but to break his own record, he'll have to pass 10th ranked middleweight Stunt Marshall. AJ Static Hintz has been a force in power slap from the start. A veteran who's competed at heavyweight, light heavyweight, and now middleweight, the Wisconsin striker brings experience, power, and versatility every time he steps to the stage. But across from him stands Atlanta's Stunt Marshall, better known as Hate Hogan. A showman with heavy hands, Marshall made a thunderous debut this summer with a first-round knockout of Dante Smiley. Confident and unpredictable, he's eager to steal the spotlight and take out one of the division's most established names. It's a clash of proven star power against a fast-rising knockout artist. And when these two step up to the power slap stage, fireworks are guaranteed. Coming up next, AJ Static Hintz battles Stunt Marshall. Here is Stunt Marshall, the 34-year-old from Atlanta, Georgia, 1-0 after that viral knockout of Dante Smiley, and it was incredible. So much so, check that out. That was just crazy. Ronda Rousey is like, what is going on here? That knockout had 720 million views across all social media platforms. Bisping, it sounds like one of your podcasts.
That is it. That's insane. That's about 10% of the planet's population. I mean, if that doesn't tell you something about power slap, I don't know what does. This guy is a performer. He's great to watch. He's got an excellent personality. But life has not always been easy for him. When he was 2 years old, he was hit by a car going 45 miles an hour. He flew 180 feet down the street and sadly had neurological damage. When he was growing up, he had a limp, so he was bullied a lot at school. He was kind of a fat kid in his own words. He found wrestling at 14 years old, and that absolutely changed his life. Now he's been pro wrestling for 14 years and making his second appearance here at Power Slap, and judging by the look on his face, very excited to be here.
Stunt Marshall ready to get down and get win number 2 tonight. Man, I have missed this guy. AJ Hintz has been gone for 16 months, one of the Power Slap originals. a former light heavyweight champion, now fighting at middleweight, his first match in over a year and a half. Been spending a lot of time with his kids and doing a lot of other things that are rather interesting, Charlie.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the OGs of Power Slap. AJ Hintz says it feels amazing to be back after this long layoff. He says he is ready to bring that same intensity we saw from him early on. And also, the neck strength he came to be known for acquired, let's not forget, from his many hours of headbanging. Static says aside from that part of his training if you will, right? He's also been lifting constantly. In fact, he has turned his whole house into a gym of sorts. He's got a bob in the kitchen, a weight bench and an easy curl bar in the living room, a pull-up bar, kettle bar, dumbbells, and a treadmill in his bedroom. So guys, I mean, there's really no excuse for him not to put in the work, because anywhere he goes, there it is, staring him in the face. So we'll see if it pays off.
You've got no excuse. It's not like you're going to hit traffic on the way to the gym. Now, the reality is this man has had a tremendous career as champion of 2 divisions. However, you know, fortune lately hasn't been the best. He's lost some matches. He won his last one by a disqualification. He's come a long way from being the heavyweight champion. His opponent, Stunt Marshall, said that as he's coming down in weight to middleweight, he's losing power and he expects to knock him out tonight.
Here's a look at the tail of the tape for our first match of the evening. Stunt Marshall, 4 years older, has the height advantage as well. Reach and hand size relatively the same. AJ Hintz, a very slight -130 favorite, coming in with 6 Power Slap wins. We send it to our Octagon announcer, Justin Bernard, to kick things off.
Ladies and gentlemen, the power is on! Welcome to V-Chain Power Slap 15, Bordeaux versus Quinones 3, presented by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast, live and free across the globe on YouTube. This match is 3 rounds in the Power Slap middleweight division and presented by Power Slap Mobile. Download today on the App Store and Google Play. Introducing to you first in the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 184 pounds. Out of Atlanta, Georgia, he is a number 10 ranked middleweight contender in the world. Stunt Hogan Marshall. And now introducing his opponent in the red corner. He stands 5 feet 7.5 inches tall, weighing in at 186 pounds. Out of Adams, Wisconsin, he is a number 6 ranked middleweight contender and former Power Slap light heavyweight champion of the world.
I love you, Mom.
AJ Static Hintz. When the action begins, your referee in charge, Jason Herzog. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, Stunt Marshall.
Tonight's Fighter Stats brought to you by 500 Casino. The odds just got real by the world's best crypto casino, 500 Casino. Fun fact, only 12.5% of our matches in Power Slap have ended by knockout on the first slap, and Stunt Marshall did that at Power Slap 13. Let's see if he can do it again.
Hand then feet, Stunt. Hand then feet.
Sir, which hand and on what count? It will be your left on 3. Are you set right here?
So Stunt Marshall was talking about the power diminishing on the side of AJ Hintz as he's come from heavyweight down to middleweight. Another thing that also changes is your ability to take a shot, because the muscles on your body, the general mass that you have, does get smaller. However, you're going up against middleweight, so the people aren't as big, there's not as much power. So it's going to be very interesting, because we know Stunt Marshall has got some real power.
1, 2,
Marshall sits him down on the first slap.
It's over.
5, 6.
Yeah, that's it. 1 and done, and that's a wrap.
Stunt Marshall remains undefeated after 2 Power Slap matches, 2 first-round knockouts, has never been slapped. What an absolute demon he is.
I mean, just unbelievable. Remember, AJ Hintz was the former heavyweight champ, the light heavyweight champ. He returns, after an 18-month layoff, reinvigorated, and Stunt Marshall destroys him.
Hate Hogan is what they call him. Tonight's Monster Knockouts brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast.
Let's have a look at this. And that's a perfect slap as well. Right on the target. AJ Hintz, I mean, just hits the canvas straight away. Look at that. I mean, that's perfect. On the stage now, he's got the shirt off. He's doing a little dance. He's celebrating. The adrenaline is flying through his body right now. Can't say the same for AJ Hintz. He just flatlined him right there.
AJ Hintz back for the first time in 16 months and might be wishing he had waited another month, because this is not how he anticipated his return to the Power Slap stage going. Remember, this is a former light heavyweight champ.
Oh!
Little Hulk Hogan from Hate Hogan. Let's send it to Justin Bernard to make our first match official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jason Herzog calls a stop to the match in round number 1, declaring the winner by TKO, Stunt, Hate Hogan Marshall.
I'm here with the winner, Stunt Marshall. I know how you feel. I saw that people's elbow. That looked really nice, as did your first round knockout. This second in a row. How does it feel to do it in front of the Fountain Blue audience here in Las Vegas?
Well, you could call me John Cougar Mellencamp because I'm a one-hit wonder. Anybody that steps up gets slapped. Felt good in front of this live action crowd. Let's go!
I want you to take me through that beautiful finish. You can take a look at the screen and walk me through it.
Oh, with the drag. Well, I can tell you one thing. Speed beats power, and accuracy beats speed, and I got all three. That's all I can say about that hit right there.
Well, your last knockout went extremely viral, getting more than 700 million views collectively across social media. Now we gotta wonder, how many views is this one going to get? You continue to be viral.
Well, when you got hair like this and a beautiful gold mustache, it's always gonna go viral. You try me, I'll slap you famous.
Well, you are quickly making your presence known and felt in Power Slap, and we can't wait to see what you can accomplish next. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Stunt Marshall.
Stunt Marshall with an absolutely devastating slap of AJ Hintz, but John Cougar Mellencamp, come on, he had more than one hit, you know? Jack and Diane, Cherry Bomb, I mean.
I'll tell you what, this man can cut a promo as well. I mean, so far, 2 matches, 2 knockouts, wild, entertaining guy, awesome on the microphone. I can't wait to see him again.
Power Slap is back in the UAE. This one's gonna be good, my friend.
Let's go!
Oh, that's it!
The king is back.
But this might be his toughest test today.
Sits it down!
Toughness is going to be the difference.
It's going to be a hell of a light heavyweight matchup.
It is not over yet. Oh,
but it's not going to be easy.
Oh! The big boys in this one, coming to you from the Space 42 Arena. I know.
Get your tickets at nitrocircus.com.
One of the fastest growing organizations in all of sports, 27 social media followers for Power Slap, over 20 billion with a B views across all platforms, more followers than NASCAR, the PGA Tour, MLS, and X Games. Combined following of the influencers attending events, over 3.3 billion. Tonight's betting odds are brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. Ellie Dempster coming in as the plus 105 dog from north of the border. Hollywood Haley J, the favorite, at minus 140. Canada's Ellie Dempster was victorious in her debut earlier this year, seamlessly transitioning from the Muay Thai ring to the power slap podium. But tonight, she faces her toughest test yet in Hollywood Haley
Canada's
J.
Ellie Belly Dempster exploded onto the power slap scene with a debut win over Michelle Brown. And now the Muay Thai striker is hunting for her next highlight. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Dempster brings fast hands and the swagger of an unbeaten record. But standing in her way is Louisville's Hollywood Haley J, a pro wrestler turned striker who's already proven that she can back up the talk. Fresh off a hard-fought win over Jamie Hinshaw, Haley brings size, attitude, and the kind of pressure that forces every opponent to break. Two rising stars, one collision course. Coming up next, Ellie Belly Dempster versus Hollywood Haley J.
Hollywood Haley J, 26 years old, from Houston, Texas, been a pro wrestler for 6 years. She now holds 4 titles, including one in England. And oh, by the way, her mom has been her tag team partner.
This girl has such an interesting story, and her personality is awesome. She is making complete moves. Before Power Slap 13, she had just relocated to Houston to take her pro wrestling career to the next level, going to train at Booker T's Reality of Wrestling School. Now, she is the women's champion there, so good for her. She said the WWE Hall of Famer originally was not on board with her competing in Power Slap, but he saw what she was capable of, and he's like, okay, I'll let you do your thing. Now, aside from leaning on her wrestling for training, Hollywood says she is a sponge. During fight week, she soaks up all she can from the veterans. She said this time she's coming with the same sound technique, but a whole lot more power, guys.
Yeah, she says she doesn't get too much time to train though because she's just wrestling all the time. And professional wrestling, yes, okay, it's choreographed or whatever, but I'm telling you, it's very, very athletic. They're leaping through the air, they're very strong, physical fit. She's gonna be ready. And look at this, putting on a show. Being a little offensive.
Ellie Dempster, 28 years old, currently living in Las Vegas, originally from Canada, one of the biggest crypto martial artist influencers in the country. She's working with Power Slap sponsor V-Chain, doing a lot of content and interviews during fight week. A very interesting young lady is Ellie Dempster.
Yeah, she made her debut back in June against Michelle Brown. Got a win via disqualification in the second round. Prior to that was living in Thailand for 10 years. Had a lot of Muay Thai fights, 14 fights in total, 12 wins, 2 losses, 9 KOs. She had a fight at Karate Combat. She tore her ACL. Did a lot of sports growing up. Football, rugby, Australian rules football. Represented the New Zealand national team. She's done a lot of things.
It's very, very interesting. She has been all over the world. Ellie Dempster is tonight's official V-Chain Athlete of the Night. Her shoes are chipped with V-Chain technology, and she will be donating all of the proceeds to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Here's the tale of the tape for Hollywood Haley J and Ellie Dempster. 2 years older is Dempster. She has been all over the world. Hand size and reach essentially the same. Dempster a slight plus 105 dog. Here's Justin to get us going.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is 3 rounds in the Power Slap Women's Flyweight Division and presented by Crypto.com, the official crypto exchange partner of Power Slap. Introducing to you first in the blue corner. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 124 pounds. Out of Houston, Texas, Hollywood Haley J. And now introducing her opponent in the red corner. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 124.5 pounds. Out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Ellie Dempster. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Carrie Hadley. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, Haley J.
She's got nothing for you, Ellie. It's just a slap, all right? Just a slap. Hey, chalk up and grab the stick.
Sign up to the Crypto.com app using the code POWER. Trade $100 to receive $50 plus the chance to win Power Slap double passes.
Here we go, ladies.
Well, one thing about Haley J is that she's definitely not nervous.
You're perfect, all right? All right, Blues won the toss. Hand and
I would
count.
thoroughly agree with your statement
Right hand
there.
on three. Right
I mean, she
hand on
competes
three.
all the
Must
time.
measure. Stay still.
Wrestled
okay?
professionally for 14
Right
years.
hand
She's
on three. There's
used
your
to the
measure.
stage.
Go back a little. Fight down. 1, 2.
Ooh, that's a good slap.
Sounded great.
Good job.
I mean, Dempster takes it no problem, smiles immediately, wags the finger, but it was a good start. Landed, you know, on target, good power, decent impact. Clean blow.
Has to watch that right foot going forward, I would imagine.
And she's got to be careful not to leave her arm completely extended.
You can do this.
We saw earlier on the prelims, somebody
Here we go,
dislocated
Blues.
their elbow because their arm was completely straight and could hyperextend the elbow. She's got to watch that.
As you've said before, got to keep that slightly bent, almost like a hook.
A little bend in the arm is required.
No, we breathe, Haley.
Here comes Ellie Dempster.
Okay,
Both of
hand
these
and
girls
count.
coming in 1-0.
Okay, right hand on two. Right hand on two. You must measure. There's your measure. We breathe, Haley. 1.
Holly Hood seeing stars, trying to get to her feet.
Headbutts the table and then sits down. She needs to take her time. Take a few seconds. Now get up.
9.
Still a little woozy.
You all right?
Oh, she doesn't look okay.
That's it. That's it.
It's the right call. She was still kind of stumbling. You got to think about the safety first. Ellie Dempster with a massive shot in round 1. 2 first-round knockouts in a row.
Ellie Dempster just mops her in one shot. Tonight's Monster Knockouts brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast.
Let's have a look at this here. Nice wind up, boom, all the way through. Headbutts the table, falls back. And it was really good coaching in her corner. She tried to get up straight away. The corner implored her, no, take your time. You have 10 seconds. Let it wear off, try and recover. But even when she stood, sadly for her, she was still wobbly. It's the correct call. What a shot by Ellie Dempster.
Right on the button.
Yep. Ooh.
We told you both of them came in undefeated. You knew 1-0 had to go. And the only O on the board from here on out is the crowd is going bananas after that shot. Let's send it to Justin Bernard to make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Kerry Hadley calls a stop to the match in round number 1, declaring the winner by TKO, Ellis Dempster.
I'm here with the winner, Ellie Dempster, who just put on an incredible and seemingly very easy and swift performance. You clearly have been putting in the work since the last time we saw you. How are you feeling right now?
I mean, I feel great. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit surprised how quick everything happened.
Are you?
No. No, I'm very grateful to be here. I'm very grateful for the outcome and everything, and I'm super excited to just know that this is just the beginning of my career.
I want you to take me through the finish. We can check it out on the screen here. I want you to take me through that beautiful knockout. Tell me what you see here.
I mean,
a little bit of shock on your face.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say.
You didn't expect it to be so easy.
I thought I was going to get on the second one, maybe the third, weaken her up a little bit. The first, like I said, this is just the beginning of my career, so if this is where we're at now, I'm excited to see where we're going to be at.
Well, exactly, and I guess that brings me to my next question is, where do you go from here? How quickly would you like to get back to action?
Put me in right away. What's next?
Well, we've got a few events coming up, but we'll see how quickly they're watching and listening, and hopefully we'll see you out there again soon. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Ellie Dempster.
The Canadian Ellie Dempster, still just 28 years old, so a long power slap runway in front of her. 2-0 in her career, and that was a statement making victory.
I mean, she's going to be back pretty soon. I mean, that was a flawless performance. The first shot, right on the button, sits it down, and that's that. Representative of V-Chain, very marketable, smart young lady. Yeah, she'll be back soon.
Vegas, a city built on dust and dreams. The desert tried to swallow it whole, but somehow it bloomed. A mirage that became
Our co-main event participants are in the house. Austin Turpin has become one of the most divisive yet dominating figures in the sport, not just because of his trash talk, but for his propensity to miss weight as well. Turp Daddy, not so slim,
on the
decided to compete
YouTube app, baby.
at light heavyweight against Stevie Ray Ellis. The San Antonio native, nicknamed the Texas Hand Grenade, has a victory over Brandon Keir on season 3 of Road to the Title, but this is a whole new deal tonight. Pressure, fans, and an opponent who's competed for the title before tonight. We find out if Stevie Ray is ready for the big show. Our third match of the evening is on the way, and it's the veteran Brandon Rhodess who won the toss and will strike first. Ranked 7th in middleweight, Texas native Brandon Rhodess coming off a big win, and he wants to keep the climb going, but he'll have to deal with Trenton Farmer T. Bordeaux, who has the genetics, but does he have the fire?
Brandon the Ripper Rhodess has already built a reputation for toughness on the power slap stage, with knockout power and a willingness to take on the best at middleweight. Fresh off a victory over Emmanuel Muniz, the Texas striker is looking to turn momentum into a run in the rankings and show why his name belongs among the contenders. But standing across from him is Trenton Farmer T. Bordeaux, making his long-awaited debut. The brother of middleweight champ Brandon Bordeaux, Trenton arrives with a championship pedigree and the same athletic background that made his family a force in combat sports. Hailing from a 2-time state champion football team and now bringing that competitive fire into power slap for the first time. It's experience versus new blood and a chance for Rhodess to keep climbing or for Bordeaux to instantly make his mark. Coming up next, Brandon the Ripper Rhodess takes on Trenton Farmer T. Bordeaux.
Tonight's Fighter Walkout's brought to you by Boom Mobile. Winning isn't random, it's built into who we are. And this is Trenton Bordeaux, the little brother of the middleweight champion Brandon Bordeaux. They run a mobile butchering business together. He's been coming to shows with Brandon over the last year or so and decided he wanted to join the party. Also stays busy working at a dairy farm where they milk 1,400 cows 3 times a day. 1,400 cows a day. Well, now he's trying to milk power slap for what it's worth. And as you mentioned, this man has been a lifelong athlete. When he grew up, he won 2 state titles as a quarterback. He did track, he did basketball. He was an undefeated wrestler at high school as well. So he's done a little bit of everything. And he's also been at every single event of his brother, the middleweight champion, Brandon Bordeaux. And just being around the scene, soaking it all up, feeling the energy from the crowds, he was dying to get involved. And he said the main lesson that he's learned from his brother is just to stay humble. You know, to come out here, have some success, but to stay humble and continue to do the hard work. He also has big-time power, went to the PI, got measured on the power cube, rated very highly when compared to others who have been here a whole lot longer. Yeah, he said he broke the record of even his brothers. The middleweight champs are talking a little bit of
respectful trash there.
So Trenton Bordeaux ready to make his debut and knows exactly what he's getting into. Brandon the Ripper Rhodes is a veteran, 5 matches into his power slap career. Now the first man in power slap to face both of the Bordeaux brothers. He had a clubbing disqualification against the champ last year, now gets a crack at the little bro, and he's coming off a December win against a very tough guy in Emmanuel Muniz.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say the same thing. And when you look at his record, he's fought some of the bigger names in the organization. Emmanuel Muniz last time, he's been up against the middleweight champ, Brendan Bordeaux, Lee Kanikoa. So he's gone up against some really high-level competition. For this one, he said he's at a full training camp. His job where he works offshore, he's an oil transporter where actually he just got his pilot's license, where he's flying around the place and making drop-offs. They support his endeavors here at Power Slap. He's had a little bit of time off. He's at a full training camp for this one, and he's fired up and ready to go.
Yeah, an offshore tankerman on about 290 days a year. Doesn't normally get a full camp, but said plenty of warning this time. He is ready to roll. Tail the tape for Bordeaux and Rhodes. Rhodes coming in as a -150 favorite. The biggest difference here is hand size. Goes to the younger Bordeaux, a slight 1-inch size advantage when it comes to that slapping weapon. Here's Justin.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is 3 rounds in the Power Slap middleweight division and presented by Wolfpack, the official bag of Power Slap. Introducing to you first in the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 184 pounds. Out of Fremont, Michigan, Trenton Farmer T. Bordeaux. And now introducing his opponent in the red corner. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Out of Rockport, Texas, he is the number 7 ranked middleweight contender in the world, Brandon the Ripper Rhodes. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Eric McMahon. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, Brandon Rhodes.
Wolfpack.com offers high-performance, customizable bags and backpacks designed for those who are making their mark.
All right, gentlemen to the center. Gentlemen to the center. Mark.
You can imagine the nerves going through Trenton Bordeaux right now as he makes his power slap debut against a 5-match veteran.
Don't move. Red won the coin toss and will strike
first
first.
time he's ever been slapped
and count
in this environment.
He's been around it a lot, though, as we said on the walks. The brother of the middleweight champ.
That's your measure.
A lot of experience that he soaked up from his brother, but that does not help you take a hard slap. Let's see what Brandon Rhodes has got.
Oh, the Ripper stumbles him.
Big time.
He almost went down the stairs there. Thank God for the catchers.
I was going to say the catchers did their job.
You all good?
He recovered very quickly, though. That's a good sign.
All right, back to your corner.
It was like a momentary snap. Like a flash knockout almost. The look on the face is like, whoa. But then a second or two, fully recovered. The slap, a little bit high, but I think the officials are going to let it go.
Yes, sir.
They called it a good slap. He's wearing those same chunky, donkey shoes that his brother used to wear. And
blue striking.
Fans in the house. The wife of our producer.
Right on one. Right hand on one, you must measure.
Go, Trent.
Needs a big one here. He doesn't want to eat another shot.
He's got the power.
Oh! Bordeaux
slapped it.
Clean slap. Clean slap.
So we're hearing there's a potential of a flinch, but no,
they called it a clean slap. But they'll probably be looking at this.
Fighter covered.
Got one for you, brother. Let's go. How you feeling? Good, good.
I mean, it looks like it. He's turning the face ever so slightly. It is in slow-mo, so that does kind of accentuate it.
Hey,
That was fine. Yeah, all good.
In the very beginning, a lot of these guys, when they were receiving slaps, would try to roll with it. It's hard to guess when they're going, but now, after what happened the first time,
well, Bordeaux almost got slapped. So now, look at that, sweating like a greased pig, ready to go,
on one, you must
ready to get slaughtered at the farm.
Keep your feet still.
Brandon Rhodes.
that's
it. It's got to be.
There's no way he comes back from this. 2 straight knockdowns.
6.
He does not know what day it is.
8. Walk to me.
That is it.
That was a blank expression if ever I've seen one.
Brandon the Ripper Rhodes loses to the big brother and absolutely smashes little bro here tonight.
Yeah, great performance by Brandon Rhodes, second round knockout.
Tonight's Monster Knockouts brought to you by Monster Energy, Unleash the Beast.
Drops him in the first round, was caught by the catchers. But this is the finishing blow. Sits down. He's all over the place. He's on another planet right now. The fighter in him makes sure that he gets back to the feet, but the referee made the right call. He had a very blank expression. He looked like he'd had, you know, too many drinks at the bar and wandering down the street. Boom, look at that in the slow-mo. It's a shame. He did a lot of work for this. He was very excited for it, but it's an unforgiving sport. Brandon Rhodes just nailed it.
Very difficult, as we're watching the fans, to recover.
They're not happy.
Let's make it official with Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eric McMahon calls a stop to the match in round number 2, declaring the winner by TKO, Brandon the Ripper Rhodes.
So Brandon Rhodes with win number 3, improving to 3-3 in the promotion. No doubt that might have been one of his biggest. Trenton Bordeaux coming in with a lot of fanfare. Tonight's Power Slap Slip Cam brought to you by Arsenal Strength. Cameron Dallas with over 26 Instagram followers in the house. Digital content creator Markel Washington, over 11 million followers on TikTok. And Vern Cathy, our light heavyweight. And we got a crew from The Bachelor over the years. Peter Weber, Dylan and Matt James. Celebs all over the place tonight.
From the bow and arrow and billionaire strut to a style-bending dance and T-City executioner, there are tons of ways to walk out to the octagon. And on DraftKings Sportsbook, there are just as many ways to bet on the big fight. Props, spreads, same-game parlays, over-unders, futures, and even live betting during the fight. Not doing a walkout, guys. DraftKings, the best place to bet UFC. New customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins. The crown is yours.
The fastest growing sport in the world is back. No better place to be than Riyadh. Let's go. Babyface Blackburn isn't about to give it up. And he faces a familiar foe. They ain't messing around. This one's going to be good, my friend. Oh! Dorian Perez is still a damn sight. But standing in his way is an absolute monster. She is a performer. She loves the spotlight. The Hungarian Hurricane Sheena Bathory not playing any games.
But you can't judge a book by its cover.
What a night it is going to be. Get ready for this. Here we go. October 31st in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It's going to be Power Slap 17. Azael Rodriguez taking on Andrew Probros. Sheena Bathory and Robin Weirshot going at it. The veteran Dorian Perez faces Zakir Naimanbayev, and Anthony Blackburn taking on Cole Young in the welterweight title fight. These odds are presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. Zach Lansing taking on Juicy Finau in the featured prelim, and the big man Juicy Finau weighing well over 400 pounds, the -240 favorite. One of the biggest men in the sport, Juicy Finau, made a statement in his Power Slap debut, and tonight, the number 7 ranked super heavyweight puts his size and power to the test against Zach, the White Hulk Lansing.
California's Juicy Finau is a mountain of a man making his Power Slap debut. At 6'4" and 429 pounds, the former wrestler and college football standout brings massive size and enough raw power to shake up the super heavyweight division. Fans are expecting fireworks the moment this giant lets his hands fly. Across the podium is Manchester's Zach the White Hulk Lansing, another powerhouse in the division. Standing 6'2", weighing 380 pounds, Lansing combines the toughness of a bouncer with the striking experience of a kickboxer. He's here to make a statement and prove he can dominate under the bright lights. Over 800 pounds of power hits the stage. Coming up next, Juicy Finau versus Zach the White Hulk Lansing.
Zach, the White Hulk Lansing, the big fella, weighed in at close to 400 pounds, worked on adding weight because his opponent, Juicy Finau, is so large. He's been working on the bob, he's switched up his slap, says he's chalking up his hands every time because he wants to be sure that he's on target, fully prepared coming into this match.
Yeah, I mean, these are two gigantic men. The catchers are certainly going to earn their money here tonight. If one of these two goes down, they better be ready and they better be careful that they don't break their back. Now this guy, as you can see, massive, weighed in at 395 pounds, but he is freakishly flexible. He said he can do the splits, which is something that I've got to see. If he knocks out Juicy Finau, I want to see this man do the splits, because I don't believe it. I really don't believe it, but he's got his work cut out because Juicy Finau is even bigger than him. So as I say, I mean, you said it, over 800 pounds. It's just insane.
He basically said he wanted to figure out a way to do the splits on the stage, but look like a manly man doing it.
Look like a masculine man doing the splits. I don't know if it's possible.
Could be problematic, but impressive that a guy that's nearly 400 pounds can do the splits to begin with. Tonight's Fighter Walkout's brought to you by Boom Mobile. Winning isn't random, it's built into who we are. And this is Juicy Finau, a large man getting larger. He added 20 pounds to his 400-plus pound frame. After one match, he says he's a lot more confident this time around. He says last time he was slapping mostly with his fingers, didn't generate enough power. Glad to get another chance to really show that big man power tonight.
Yeah, this is the heaviest man to ever compete in Power Slam. 465 pounds, which is just insane. Now, he's a professional wrestler. He's done that for 5 years, and when he made his Power Slam debut back in June, he said he was just kind of happy to be here, but now he realizes the potential and what this sport can do for him, so he's really taking it seriously. He's done a 10-week training program for this one, focusing on power and hip mobility, and as you mentioned, he wasn't happy with the slap. He was a little bit out of range, he was connecting with the fingers, but at 465 pounds, if this man lands flush and lands with a good, clean slap right on the button, there's not many people alive that will be able to withstand that kind of force.
That is a lot of mass behind the slap. Finau strikes first because Lansing was DQ'd in his last match, so he forfeits the right to go first.
And the man can move.
Here's the tale of the tape for our super heavyweights, who are just absolutely massive. 1 year separates the two men in age. 465 pounds for Finau. 385 for Lansing. Lansing coming in as the dog. Big time reach advantage for Finau as well. Here's Justin.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is 3 rounds in the Power Slap Super Heavyweight Division and presented by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast. Introducing to you first in the blue corner. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 385 pounds. Out of Manchester, New Hampshire, Zach the White Hulk Lansing. And now introducing his opponent in the red corner. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 465 pounds. Out of Berkeley, California, he is the number 7 ranked super heavyweight contender in the world, Juicy Finau. When the action begins, your referee in charge, Mark Smith. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, Juicy Finau.
Boom Mobile, winning isn't random, it's built into who we are.
All right, gentlemen, to the center.
The Juicy chants coming alive at the Fountain Blue.
They love a bit of juice.
Who doesn't?
Got it?
What do you think? Those shirts are 5XL?
All right, Juicy, what's your hand? What's your count?
At least.
All right, right on 3. You must measure. Right on 3 with the measure. Follow through. Follow through. Watch your feet.
So as we mentioned, Juicy coming in considerably heavier than last time. He's been working on the power. Did a 10-week program.
1, 2.
That's good placement.
Oh, and it's just eaten by the White Hulk, unfazed after slap number 1 from Juicy Finau.
I mean, he took it well, but he certainly didn't look like he enjoyed it. I mean, who would?
That's what I was going to say. I mean, that guy's like 300.
400.
465 pounds.
Okay, but this guy can't take it. You've already rocked him.
Now, often what we do see with guys this big is that they're so massive that they struggle to hurt one another. The necks, the shoulders, the head, the jaw.
Well, Lansing actually has a neck. I'm not sure that Juicy does.
All right, Juicy, don't move. Zach, what you got? What hand, what count? Right on 3. Right on 3. Right on 3. You must measure.
Right on 3.
That's your measure.
Clean and fast, Zach.
1, 2.
Oh, is that a flinch?
Yeah.
There was a flinch.
He leaned into it.
He leaned into it all day. And as we know, you can't be a flinching son of a bitch. No, 2 for flinching. Zach Lansing gets the goal again.
He really leaned into it.
No, you're okay. Just make sure that your head stays straight.
The worst penalty in sports, outside of maybe a 50-yard pass interference call in the NFL. This is bad.
Have you ever been kicked in the nuts?
Accidentally.
Recover.
I mean,
that's
pretty bad.
Don't move it to the side. All right, what's your hand, what's your count?
But they don't kick you twice in a row.
See, there you go. That's why this is worse.
And you got a cup on.
You get recovery time.
And yeah, you get 5 minutes in MMA. All right, Zach Lansing gets to go again, gets a freebie.
1, 2.
Don't move, Juicy. Oh.
Good slap.
Juicy just ate that like it was a tray full of Big Macs.
How many Big Macs do you think he can eat at once?
I'm not even trying to be funny, but I think he could eat 12 to 13 Big Macs in a sitting.
Got it.
Well, he ate that punch or that slap like it was nothing.
Gotta keep your chin up.
I mean, I'm looking just past you at Charlie. Juicy could probably eat Charlie in a sitting. If she weighs 100 pounds.
Well,
what do you weigh, Charlie?
I actually weigh 108 pounds.
Oh, sorry.
So it might be out of his realm of possibilities.
There's a look at your scorecard, Bisping.
I don't know. I reckon if we threw Charlie on a barbecue,
Recover.
Juicy could get through it.
Hand to count. Right on 3. All right, right hand on 3. Right on 3. You must measure.
All right. So Zach Lansing,
That's your measure.
in my humble opinion, takes the first round.
1, 2.
Oh, that was another good one.
Yeah.
Good slap.
Lansing wants the club, but I don't think he's going to get it.
Again, as I said, I mean, that was a good slap.
The best eat of the night, presented by Wiener Schnitzel. And Lansing doing a good job of eating that one. Both of them are.
How many Wiener Schnitzels do you think they could eat between the two of them?
Between the two of them?
They'd go out of business.
There was a life-size Wiener Schnitzel dog walking around here earlier. I bet you the two of them could polish it off.
That looked a little bit high.
And that's what Lansing was calling for. I'll bet you Mark Smith's going to be watching for that the next time around.
Juicy. Just bite down. Bite down. Don't move until the slap.
Ryan Phillips imploring Juicy not to flinch and to bite down on the mouthpiece.
Right on three. Right on three.
Lansing going on three.
You must measure. That's your measure. 1, 2.
Don't flinch.
You know, there are times, Bisping, when these super heavyweights, I'll be honest with you, it doesn't seem like they're hitting that hard. These guys are throwing.
I completely agree, because there's a lot of power being generated. It's good technique. They're on target, and they are. I mean, look at them. It's impossible for them not to generate power. But they're both taking it like champs. They really are.
Pure entertainment for the fans in the stands here at Fontainebleau.
Let's keep that hand low, too. You're up a little high. Let's get low.
Round 3 presented by Lucy nicotine pouches with long-lasting flavor.
All right, chin out. Hold that position.
Right down.
Count.
Right on 3.
All right, you must measure right on 3.
Here comes Juicy.
That's your measure.
465 pounds. This is one big old meat hook. Tied up according to you, Bisping.
2.
Yeah, maybe a flinch there, guys.
Good slap.
I don't know. I think this might be looked at again. Rolled a good slap. Let's check it out.
I mean, Lansing doing a little dance, not concerned at all.
Yeah.
That was definitely a bit of a flinch.
Yeah, I would have called it. I would have called it.
Make like it doesn't affect you. Stay down for a second.
Juicy.
You know, there's just a lot.
Let it go.
There's just a lot more to work with on the slow-mo with the head size of these super heavyweights.
You know, I'd like to see the officials watching in slow-mo and then watching in real time as well, though, because in slow-mo, it does look bigger than what it is because they're moving so slow. However, Mark Smith lets it go.
You must measure.
Lansing right on 3. Got to measure first, of course.
Stay still. Stay still.
Watch Juicy. Whenever he gets slapped, he just screams.
1, 2.
There it is. That might have been Lansing's worst slap here in the 3rd and final round. You know, I'm looking at the number here. The super heavyweights are 266 and up. Juicy Finau, 200 pounds heavier than the minimum weight for super heavyweights. A lot of eating going on by these two. The best eats of the night are presented by Wiener Schnitzel. Here's another look at some of the slaps between our super heavyweights.
So a good performance by both men. Both delivering good technique. We did have a flinch on the side of Juicy at the beginning. Potentially one from Zach Lansing as well. But pair of them delivering good, clean, hard strikes. Just unable to really hurt one another. So we're off to the scorecards for the first time tonight, I believe.
I think this is going to be a close one, Michael. You had it tied, I believe, going into the 3rd round.
Yeah, tied going into the 3rd round. If you put a gun to my head, I would say that Juicy Finau takes it by 1 point.
And I think you're probably right, though, because that 3rd and final slap by Lansing was probably his weakest, to be honest.
Correct, exactly.
I don't know that we're going to see a split from Zach Lansing up on the stage tonight.
You should do one anyway.
Look at the side of his face, man. Juicy just wore that thing down. He was wearing the damage.
Let's make our super heavyweight match official with Justin.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Judge Camijo scores about 30-27, Lansing. Judge Bird scores about 29-28, Finau. And Judge D'Amato scores about 29-28 for the winner by split decision, Juicy Finau.
Oh, there it is in full force.
That's like looking in the mirror for you, Dan, right?
It's pretty damn close these days, Bisping.
The truffle shuffle. Let's go.
He is eating good tonight. There is a steakhouse here that I believe he will be visiting.
He's
have a couple
eating good every night, let's be honest.
60-ounce porterhouses. 465 pounds. He's a lover and a fighter. Juicy Finau with win number 2 improves to 2-0 in power slap. Here's our celeb cam. It is brought to you by Arsenal Strength. This is Sick Kick in the house. I like that Sick Kick. Anthony Blackburn and Damian DeBell, the welterweight and heavyweight power slap champions, are here. UFC fighters always paying us a visit. Diego Lopez stopping by to say hi, one of the best in the game, and Alexa Grasso here as well. Celebs coming out in full force, and our Strikel arrivals are brought to you by Dios Azul, the official tequila partner of Power Slap. The main event participants have entered the building. The Butcher, Brandon Bordeaux, defending his middleweight title for the first time against a very familiar face. Isaiah Quinones, the Puerto Rican pretty boy, is 1-1 against Bordeaux. And for the first time in this trilogy, it's Quinones who is the title challenger. The avionics engineer believes not only is it his turn, but this time he will be taking the belt home once again. If you are watching us on any other platforms outside of the United States other than YouTube, sign in, tune in, get to Power Slap's YouTube channel right now. You will have time to catch the main card. Again, that is Power Slap's YouTube channel right now. V-Chain Power Slap 15, Bordeaux versus Quinones 3 is presented by Crypto.com. Sign up to the Crypto.com app using code POWER, trade $100 to receive $50, plus the chance to win Power Slap double passes. DraftKings Sportsbook. Right now, new DraftKings customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Download the app and use code SLAP when you sign up. Power Slap Mobile. Download from the App Store and play today. And Estrella Jalisco, an authentic cerveza dorado and the official beer of Power Slap. V-Chain Power Slap 15, Bordeaux versus Quinones, presented by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast. We have a bunch of beasts coming up on the main card, including Jackie Cataline, the Long Beach, California native, has some of the most powerful strikes we have ever seen on the women's side. Main card is here, and we are ready to roll. An Olympic-level wrestler and veteran MMA fighter, Jackie the Hybrid Cataline, brings elite experience to the Power Slap stage, but she'll be put to the test against Mexico's undefeated striker, Abby Montes.
It's a clash of experience versus youth as Jackie the Hybrid Cataline and Abby Brave Montes meet in a featherweight showdown that could shake up the division. Both women boast strong combat sports pedigrees, and now they've brought that same thirst for combat to Power Slap.
Jackie had very big problem with me because I'm very good punch and I'm strong and I slap first.
Abby's in trouble going against me because she hasn't felt real power. She went against somebody who didn't have a chin, had no power, like an easy cakewalk for her to kind of get her into the division. And, you know, she's in for a rude awakening tonight.
A decorated wrestler and MMA veteran, Jackie Cataline has competed at the highest levels for over 2 decades. From the Olympic wrestling mats to the Invicta FC cage, the pride of Long Beach has proven herself a fierce competitor. And now she looks to cement her place as a threat in Power Slam.
I visualize this going. I step up onto the stage like I do every other time. I put the little noodle behind my back. I eat her slap. I chalk my hands and I deliver a one and done.
Standing across from her is Guadalajara's Abby Montes, already known to fans for defeating boxing goat Clarissa Shields in MMA and scoring a first-round knockout in her Power Slap debut. Just 25 years old, Brave brings heavy hands and the confidence of a fighter who believes she's destined for the top.
I'm young, but I have a very experience too in MMA. I have training for 10 years, so I'm not scared for the punches, and I'm ready for this.
Abby Brave Montes, the professional MMA fighter from Guadalajara, Mexico, said she'd like to fight in December. She is very familiar with her opponent Jackie Cataline because they were actually supposed to have an MMA fight in the past.
Yeah, Abby Montes sure has looked comfortable stepping onto the Power Slap stage in the past. She says now she feels even more comfortable, which, you know, that means a lot, obviously. She's been working on both her neck strength and power the last couple of months. She says this time out is more personal for her because she heard, guys, Cataline has been talking smack about her. She noted Jackie has constantly been posting clips of Montes on her Instagram page. So Montes said this, quote, "I've got more photos on Jackie's page than I ever did on my ex-boyfriend's page." It's pretty funny. Abby says now she's waiting to see if Jackie's gonna post a clip of Montes knocking her out cold tonight. So she got her little joust in there at the end.
Yeah, these two know each other very well. They were matched not once but twice in mixed martial arts. Abby still wants to face her down the line, wants to beat her here in Power Slam, then knock her out or submit her in mixed martial arts. 4-4 in professional MMA. Of course, we saw earlier this year where she knocked out Jackie Thomas in the first round, so she's brimming with confidence.
Jackie the hybrid, Cataline, and the truth is, Charlie, she has been talking trash about Abby Montes. She doesn't respect her. She did it to us. She had that electric knockout of Sheena Bathory in her debut, but got DQ'd for stepping. The mother of 4 who coaches wrestling, she's a wildlands firefighter and electrician, is still working on refining her slap. She really packs a ton of power from that MMA background.
Yeah, 4-3 as a professional MMA fighter. She was a USA Olympic hopeful when she was younger. Still coaches wrestling as well as you mentioned, mother to children, a firefighter. She's just a very, very busy, driven, powerful, athletic woman. However, she needs to refine things a little bit, as you mentioned. Had that big debut, knocks out Sheena Bathory, but gets disqualified. Then loses to Sheena Bathory last time out. She's had some wins along the way as well against Catherine Lehner and stuff like that. But as always, very confident. She's been at every Power Slap event ever since she signed way back at Power Slap 6. This should be a good matchup.
Yeah, dating back to Power Slap 6, she's been at every one. The tail of the tape brought to you by Estrella Jalisco and Authentic Cerveza Dorado, and the official beer of Power Slap. A lot of similarities between these two, but it is Jackie Cataline who is the older woman, also coming in as a plus 160 dog. That could be a reflection of her 1-3 record coming in. Here's Justin.
Ladies and gentlemen, the power is on! Welcome to V-Chain Power Slap 15, Bordeaux versus Quinones 3, presented by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast, live and free across the globe on YouTube. This match is 3 rounds in the Power Slap Women's Featherweight Division and presented by Lucy, the official nicotine pouch of Power Slap. Introducing to you first in the blue corner. She stands 5 feet 5.5 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Out of Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, Abby Montes. And now introducing her opponent in the red corner. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 141 pounds. Out of Long Beach, California, Jackie, the hybrid Cataline. When the action begins, your referee in charge, Eric McMahon. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, Abby Montes.
So Abby Montes trains at Lobo MMA in Guadalajara.
And Team Body Shop in Long Beach, California. She splits her time there. Lucy Breakers, nicotine pouches with long-lasting flavor that slaps. Visit lucy.com to find a store near you.
All right, ladies, to the center.
And there she trains with the former champ Alexa Grasso, who sat right behind us here, clapping away like crazy, supporting her teammate.
All right, hold that position. Blue on the toss, hand and count. Right hand on 3. Right hand on 3. You must measure.
There is no love lost between these two. Abby Montes has been waiting for this moment for quite some time. Let's see if she can sit her down on this first slap.
1, 2, 1. Clean blow.
That was a nice blow.
That was pretty good.
It was great, but Jackie Cataline was not phased at all.
When you get a chance, all right? You get there off.
Didn't move her, didn't bother her, she smiled at her.
Well, look at those legs on Cataline. They're just absolute tree trunks. She's so strong.
Yeah, she's jacked.
That barely moved her off the spot.
What hand you slap it with?
And the hybrid has serious power. She's just had to hone things in. She gets too many fouls. She's been DQ'd.
When you get up there on the stage, there's a big crowd like this, you're under the bright lights. You got to control things.
Eat this shit, Abby.
But Cataline is big.
2. That's a
They're calling a flinch. Eric McMahon calls a flinch. You know what that means.
Flinching. Replay.
I want to see the replay. I mean, I don't think so. I disagree. I've definitely seen worse flinches. She closed her eyes. She hardly moved. No, that's not a flinch.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go, Ref.
All right.
Fucking hit her hard.
I like that.
Yeah.
You were absolutely right,
Give yourself a little room.
As you said, it's one of the worst fouls in all of sports, and especially when it's not called for. That's crazy.
You gotta be right on the flinching call. It's too penal.
Hold that position, hand and count. Right hand on 3. Right hand on 3, you must measure.
Montes had a good first slap, but Jackie ate it nicely.
Look at the way Jackie just stares it down.
2.
She stumbled.
Oh, yeah.
The hybrid has to compose herself.
She felt that one.
You're good. Talk to me.
She's good. She's good.
I don't know if she's good. That's not the word I'd use.
How about a wake-up call for Jackie Cataline?
I mean, come on. She's not good. She's in a world of pain right now.
Recover.
She had to grab a hold of the table to steady herself.
Your first slap is perfect.
What a shot.
That's all.
That'll wake you up just a little bit like smelling salts.
You're doing this good?
Look at the side of that face.
Follow through.
You know where she's at, Abby.
But we have seen Cataline answer the call before. Let's see if she can do it again.
but it does diminish the power. We talk about this all the time. When you take a shot like that, it's only natural. So that's great for Abby Montes.
Well, with most normal humans, I don't think Cataline is normal.
1, 2.
See? Diminished. It was nowhere near as powerful in the first round.
Seen her throw 10 times harder than that. I think she's still composing herself. Look at her up there.
Hey, make sure.
And then on the flip side, Abby Montes, that wasn't a powerful shot. She's ready to go. She's bursting with confidence. She knows that she wobbled her in round 2.
When you're just slapping, let's make sure to watch our feet. Our feet are coming up a little bit.
Could be on the cards for a knockdown here.
You know, we asked Cataline during our meeting with her if she felt extra pressure because she's coming in having lost 2 in a row. She's lost 3 of 4. She has the potential to be a superstar. But she needs a win here. She said she feels no pressure. There's a look at your scorecard. Montes up 2018.
Yeah, clearly won both rounds.
Round 3 presented by Lucy nicotine pouches with long-lasting flavor.
All right, so this is going to be interesting. Montes taking no real damage, brimming with power. Cataline hurt in round 2.
1, 2.
Oh, that was a tremendous slap. I don't know how Cataline ate that after the last one.
Yeah, it's pretty special. That was a beautiful shot from Abby Montes. Right on the button. You can hear the sound echoing around the arena. No problem for Jackie Cataline.
Chin on Cataline. She's tough as nails, a 7-time national champion in women's wrestling. 2-time Olympic trials finalist.
When it hits 10, it'll recess. Yeah.
The lady's saying, I want no part of that.
Just make sure.
Yeah, keep it like
make sure.
Right there, we're okay. But every time when you move, you're coming back up. Hold that position. Abby, hold that position. All right, you're good here. Hold that position. Hand and count.
All right, so we're not done yet. Still one more slap.
You must measure. Hold that right there. Eat this shit, Abby. That's your measure. Eat that shit, Abby. 1.
Cataline needs a big one.
2.
Good shot. Abby Montes. Great chin.
Good slap.
That was a hard shot. She just took it like it was nothing. Smiled immediately. And it's weird because it's a genuine smile. You know, it is a genuine smile. You know, it's like, what are you smiling about?
It's not contrived. It's
yeah,
not
do you know what I'm saying? She's not doing it for like, hey, look at me. I'm not bothered. It's like, she just lights up with joy. Look, she's like, this is amazing.
Montes with a remarkable performance in her second power slap fight. Remember that first one was that first round knockout of Jackie Thomas going against a much tougher competitor here in Jackie Cataline.
And Montes probably going home a winner here.
Also, I'm going down to 135. Put me at 135, Dana.
Tonight's Recovery of the Night brought to you by Slate Milk. Fuel up with Slate's delicious high-protein drink. Slate makes you strong. This was Jackie in the second round. Taking a minute, composing herself, using the help of the table. Almost went down.
Yeah, almost. Face planted the table. Had to compose herself.
And now for the official decision brought to you by VeChain, the crypto token partner of Power Slap. Here's Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 30-27, and 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Abby Brave Montes.
Abby Montes still perfect, 2-0. Very impressive for the young woman from Guadalajara, Jalisco. Mexico. She's going to be a force to be reckoned with at featherweight. You saw Jackie Cataline says she wants to move down. Plans on coming out at 135 her next time out.
Yeah, no surprises there. Abby Montes now 2-0 in power slap, only 25 years old. Great chin, very athletic, awesome personality.
Oh, tonight's Power Slap Celeb Cam brought to you by Arsenal Strength. Max Payne Griffin is in the house. Our former champion Emmanuel Muniz carrying around his little chihuahua, a former champion and former UFC lightweight champion Anthony Pettis in the house as well. No dog with Pettis. And then
no smile.
How can you not love this guy? Taylor Lewan, former Pro Bowler and podcast host, Buffing with the Boys. He's on ESPN. He's all over the place these days. These locker room shots brought to you by Wolfpack.com. Offers customizable bags and backpacks for those who are making their mark. Shop now at Wolfpack.com. Former college football player Nate Bernard looking to get one step closer to a title shot. And it starts tonight when he faces Aaron Turner, a right tackle in college who walked around at more than 300 pounds. Aaron Turner has shed the excess weight, and now he's all about the power. He intends on putting it on full display here at Fontainebleau. V-Chain Power Slap 15 Bordeaux versus Quinones is presented by Monster Energy. Unleash the beast. Still plenty left on what has been a full action-packed slate tonight. This top 10 heavyweight striker ranking is brought to you by Dios Azul, the official tequila partner of Power Slap. And these are the two men who are coming up. It is second-ranked Nate Bernard and number 7 Aaron Turner, both chasing the champion Damian DeBell, and one of them will get one step closer here tonight. Your running hot moment brought to you by 500 Casino. Your hottest streak starts now with 500 Casino, the world's best crypto casino. Nate Bernard beat Dwayne Crespo by TKO at Power Slap 4 back in August of 2023. Really showing the power was Nate Bernard.
Yeah, Nate Bernard is a huge man with massive, massive power and a really nice guy as well. So I'm really excited for this matchup that he's got tonight against Aaron Turner. Should be a fun one.
The Buffalo Soldier, Nate Bernard, won the coin toss and will strike first in our heavyweight matchup. That is on deck. Ranked number 2 in the world, Buffalo's Nate Bernard once fought for the heavyweight title. Tonight he brings his championship experience against 7th-ranked 6'7" powerhouse Aaron the Colossus Turner.
Two former college football standouts turned heavy-handed strikers clash when second-ranked Nate Bernard meets number 7 Aaron Turner. From the gridiron to the podium, these two are ready to shine for Power Slap fans worldwide.
I think I'm mainly a harder hitter here, and I think that's something that Nate is really going to start to feel and something he's going to learn about tonight.
What I plan to show the world tonight is why I deserve to be number 2 ranked and why I continue to be in my spot and hopefully go ahead and get a title shot.
Buffalo's Nate Bernard came storming onto the scene in 2023, scoring back-to-back stoppages that earned him a crack at the heavyweight crown. At just 27 years old, the Buffalo Soldier has proven that he's one of the most explosive strikers in the division. And tonight, he looks to protect his spot among the elite.
Aaron wants to come and take everything that I've got and earn, and it makes it personal. I'm not here for no games. I'm not here for no gimmicks. It's time to go ahead and get it done tonight.
Portland's Aaron the Colossus Turner is a towering 6'7" powerhouse who brings massive size and athleticism. With victories over Brian Ellis and Ro Montana, Turner has already shown that he can match strike for strike with anyone. And a win tonight would put him right in the thick of the title picture.
The statement I want to make is open your eyes, heavyweight division. Don't sleep on me, because I'm coming, and I'm coming for it all.
He is the Colossus, Aaron Turner, 29 years old from Portland, Oregon, coming in with a 2-1 record. The former college and pro football player has transitioned into personal security. Been working with MMA coaches Fernando Alvarez and Eric Prindle to prepare for this one.
Yeah, and I used to train with Eric Prindle a little bit, and let me tell you, he is a gigantic human being, as is Aaron Turner, 6'7". And when you look at him, you see the way that he slaps, he whips it. He really accentuates the reach and range that he has. But one thing he wants to diminish is his flinching. He said last time out when he went up against Roman Montana, he flinched a couple of times. So what he did, and this is kind of crazy, his neighbor has a lot of snakes, has boa constrictors and anacondas and stuff like that. So he goes round there to his neighbor's house and he sticks his head in the tank to to calm his nerves and to get a hold of himself so he doesn't flinch, because obviously he's scared of the snake. So a very, very creative and original training method that this man is using here to get over the fear of being slapped. But hey, whatever works, Dan.
Well, it does, and it's this glass tank, so he's not actually going to get bitten, but he says they're just coming right at your face. So it really helps him by not flinching. He did that before his last fight. He's done that before this fight. It's really become part of his training method. Another college football player, Nate Bernard, now working security with the Buffalo Bills. He won his first 2 matches in Power Slap. His debut at Power Slap 5, that was part of the weigh-in show, went viral. 100 million views, 43 million on TikTok. It's the 9th most viewed TikTok all time.
Yeah, Nate Bernard, he's just a really nice guy. When you speak to him, it's almost impossible not to root for him. Burst on the scene with a great knockout of Stevie Ray Payne, followed it up by another knockout of Dwayne Crespo. However, fights for the heavyweight title, gets knocked out by Damien DeBell, and then gets knocked out again by Ryan Phillips. Now, since that loss to Ryan Phillips, he worked on his neck strength, worked on his shoulders, and last time out against James Sinkman went to a decision, so he's feeling a little bit more confident about his ability to take a shot. He's continued with the same training program that he's used in the past, but he's under no illusions. He fully expects it. If he loses tonight, he's going to get cut, so this man is showing up for real.
The Tail of the Tape is brought to you by Estrella Jalisco, an authentic cerveza dorado and the official beer of Power Slap. 2 big men. 6'7" is Aaron Turner, dwarfing the 6'4" Nate Bernard, who is coming in as the -190 favorite. Pretty big reach advantage as well for the underdog Turner.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is 3 rounds in the Power Slap heavyweight division and presented by Power Slap Shop, the official online store of Power Slap. Introducing to you first in the blue corner. He stands 6 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 262 pounds. Out of Portland, Oregon, he is the number 7 ranked heavyweight contender in the world. The Colossus, Aaron Turner. And now introducing his opponent in the red corner. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 264 pounds. Out of Buffalo, New York, he is the number 2 ranked heavyweight contender in the world. Nate, the Buffalo Soldier Bernard. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Jason Herzog. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, Nate Bernard.
Dios Azul, the official tequila partner of Power Slap.
Big too, not just big.
So Bernard goes first. You know, he's a powerful man.
Said he's feeling pressure. You know, he's lost 3 in a row, believe it or not, coming into this after that tremendous start. And he says, you know, in the UFC, you have 3 or 4 in a row, you get cut. Am I feeling the pressure? I'm absolutely feeling the pressure. This is do or die for me tonight.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. And he's probably right.
1.
But he's a powerful guy.
2.
Here we go. Oh, that's a flinch all day.
Yeah.
That's a flinch. Yeah, there it is. Come on. Aaron Turner protesting, but when he sees the replay.
You gotta be here. You felt it. You felt it ain't gonna hurt any worse than it did right there.
That was a bad one.
You ducked just a little. Hey,
Hey, this time, breathe. You felt this power hanging her any worse than that. Don't fucking be in
The problem is when people flinch though, they present the top of their head, which can damage the hand.
Can break a hand.
Yeah, it can. So Nate Bernard a second ago was like shaking out the hand. And we see on the left arm he's got the sleeve on, the compression sleeve.
Let's get you in the box. You got him, Eric? Get him set.
Hey, you just fight down this time, Aaron. You felt
You got Turner wearing the tactical boots.
What hand and what
You got
count?
Nate wearing the old school
Right hand on three, you're
J's.
good here.
But
Right
this
hand
is
on
awesome
three,
for
give us
Nate
a measure.
Bernard.
Right hand on three.
Under a lot of pressure, lost his last few, gets a free slap in the first round.
With that
Right
big old hand,
on
biggest
three.
on the card.
Right on
I'd
three.
get a little bit
1,
closer. Or maybe not.
2.
Oh,
Nice stroke.
a good shot.
Hey, you're close here, right? You're close. It's fair. You're close, okay?
It was close.
Hey, you ain't
And Edson Herzog warning him. He's like, hey.
That definitely dazed Turner a little bit.
Yeah. So he does like a little mini celebration, and then after that he's like, oh, hold on a minute. What day is it?
Eric at 30 seconds.
Now we just fight down. We wait for that call and fight down.
Now, here's the thing about Nate Bernard. He does have tremendous power, but he's also been knocked out twice in his last 3 fights.
And sometimes,
Make sure you're touching the line. You're good
when
here.
the chin goes,
He's good here. Give
it's
us a
gone
measure
for good.
and count. Which hand and what count?
No, I'm not saying that's the
Right
case.
hand on three. Give us a measure, sir.
then feet,
Right
Eric.
And
hand
he
on
did
three.
go to a decision last time against
Right
James
on three.
Siegman.
With a measure. That's your measure. Right hand on
However, he's been to sleep more than once.
1.
And Turner whips that slap in. There it is!
He's mushed!
There it is! Once again! Aaron Turner sits him down. The ref counts him out. He ain't getting up. And if he does, he's going right back down. No, that's over. What?
Wow!
Jason Herzog! Is that... My word!
Wow, that is a long lead.
Hey, if you're an MMA fighter, you want Jason Herzog. You know, he's like, don't stop the fight, ref, I'm good. He's like, yeah, don't worry, I ain't ever stopping.
16 seconds, you gotta get back up.
Oh, beautiful shot. See, again, he just whips it in.
Hey, 11 seconds, bro. Let's go.
Fair play to Nate Bernard for getting up. That's what we want to see. The man's a fighter. He's still in the game.
What hand?
Nate Bernard better put Turner out right here. He cannot handle another one.
What has he got left? That's the real question. Look at him. Look at his face. He looks groggy as hell.
On three.
He's like, oh, let me just measure this up.
2.
Bit of a flinch.
Did he flinch?
Fair blow.
Oh,
He's flinching.
Let's say with him.
that looks like a flinch.
I gotta see that again.
We do this.
With my one eye.
I will tell you, it looked a little oh yeah, it was low and there was a flinch.
It was like a turtle popping its head in and then deciding not to after like a split second. Like a little...
See, but this is what I was talking about, Bisping, and you mocked me. It doesn't look as bad in slow-mo. You watch it in real time, it looks worse.
Well, this is good for Nate Bernard. He needs dialogue. He needs them to be looking at the tape and the replays to slow it down, because
That's a great point.
there's a very good possibility that when Aaron Turner whips him in the face, I hate to say it because we like Nate Bernard, but there's a very good chance that he's about to go to sleep.
Oh boy.
And I don't say that lightly. The Buffalo Soldier, great guy.
He's the best.
But it wasn't looking good in round 1.
Oh no.
Oh no is correct.
2.
Oh, that was a bad slap.
It might have been a club potentially.
That was a bad slap.
Hey, you gotta get me some more distance.
It was on a platter for Turner.
You smothered yourself.
Yeah, clubbed him kind of in the ear.
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
Almost a tiny clubby, you know, but just.
So are they going to call a foul?
I don't know.
No fouls tonight.
Yeah, that's a club if I've ever seen one.
Damn, bro. Let's get him at 15 seconds.
got 15 seconds, all right? We got 20.
We don't
20
move
seconds.
at all, Aaron.
Get in. You're fine. Get in. Yeah, get in.
To get in. Come on. Jason Herzog wants action.
Herzog.
He's like, get in.
Keeping it moving.
What are you doing? You ain't recovering. You're getting slapped again.
Right hand on 3.
I like it.
Right hand on 3 with a measure.
Round 3 presented by Lucy nicotine pouches with long-lasting flavor.
Right hand on 3.
Right now we eat.
Still looks a little shaky, does Bernard.
Lands a good one.
That's a good slap. Fair blow, been called.
I think Bernard's back. Unfortunately, this is the last round.
We can get a knockout. Not a good shot. Okay? Just think about that. Make sure
One more shot for Aaron Turner.
Smother your side. Whenever you're ready, Aaron.
Aaron Turner over here in the corner by the chalk bucket, talking to himself a little bit, working on his form, knowing that he can end this right here, right now.
Make sure you give yourself some space.
When you're ready, sir.
Give yourself some space, Aaron. Remember that.
Well, you know you can hurt the guy. You know you've got the power. You've seen what happens when you connect. You've seen him hit the canvas. You're just going to try and harness that same energy.
Give yourself some space, Aaron.
Right hand on 3.
Turner's way ahead, 2017.
Go ahead.
He's so damn tall and big, he can't even stand in the box.
In the box. You're good here. Your feet are set. Get your feet set.
Right here.
Good. Give us a measure. Right hand on 3.
Give yourself some space.
That's your measure.
Don't flinch,
Right
Nate
on
Bernard.
3. 1, 2, 5.
Oh, a delay. A delay from Aaron Turner.
Yeah, it was. It was kind of a weird, kind of held it up for a minute.
The whole thing was kind of weird in the 3rd round. And Nate Bernard probably takes round 3, which is surprising. Wasn't looking good after he hit the canvas.
And truth be told, round 2,
you never know.
A toss-up.
You never know.
Wouldn't that be something?
I mean, what a comeback story.
After the Buffalo Soldier falls, probably a 10-8 with the knockdown in round 1, though. So maybe best case scenario for Nate is a draw now.
Which he would have to have won rounds 2 and 3. I give him the 3rd, the 2. I don't know about the 2nd round.
Remember, Turner
it wasn't
had that
crazy
chopping shot that was a borderline club in the 2nd round. And
you are correct. I mean, at the time I gave it to Turner, but now you mention it, it was close.
the 2 hugging it out. And that was an impressive performance by both guys.
There's a potential for a draw as well.
And you know what that means? That means it potentially could be a sudden victory, which would mean an extra round.
Oh, of course.
I'd love to see these two. The official decision brought to you by VeChain, the crypto token partner of Power Slap. Here's Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, this match remains a draw. We will now go to a sudden victory round to determine a winner.
I mean, just when you think it's over, it's done. The first time in Power Slap history, we go to sudden death.
Oh, Ryan Phillips is more pumped up than anybody in the house, the red corner coach.
Nate Bernard looks good.
Nate Bernard looks great.
He's dancing about.
And we'll put these in. It's okay, we got you. House is gonna get you. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, Nate's back, man.
Your ears are in?
It took him until the 3rd round, I think, to fully recover, but he's back.
This is the first one. And you know what? We're gonna make this the best. Right? All the way through.
Make sure he's chopped, please.
He lost his mouthpiece for a minute because he chucked it out, got it back. Somebody could have hit it, given him even longer to recover, you know what I mean? Round 2 and 3 for Nate after that 10-8 round for Turner in the 1st.
Turner's fired up as well.
That's exactly what you predicted, Bisping.
All right, here we go. This will be the
right
final
hand
slap.
on 3 with a measure.
As long as there's no fouls.
What a comeback this would be for the Buffalo Soldier.
Could you imagine?
1, 2.
Oh! Drops it! just by the skin of his teeth.
You have one strike left. This is your strike right here. Come in. You're good.
Wow, what a shot.
Hey, listen to me. Listen to me. Figure out that. Take some deep breaths. Take some deep breaths. You ready?
Aaron Turner is not looking good.
Hey, you're running. You gotta give yourself distance and hit him hard as you can.
That landed harder than unpaid rent. That
Hey,
was
we got 10
almost
seconds. We got 10 seconds. You gotta get in there.
Nate Bernard with what could be one of the better comebacks we have seen in power slap history.
You know, when you take that kind of shot and you get dropped, yes, he was able to get back to his feet, but there's a very good possibility that he's still very much kind of out of it. As I always say, the power is definitely going to be affected
I
here.
understand you're a big person. We'll do our best. There you go. Right on the edges.
The coordination isn't as good.
A little bit more. Is that better? Good.
The likelihood of a foul increases.
Right on three, hand off the thing. Right on three, that's your measure. 1.
He looks okay though.
2.
He's kind of pushing. Well,
I say our winner,
Nate Bernard with the comeback.
the Buffalo Soldier marches on.
Can you believe? It looked like it was over for Nate Bernard.
Oh, yes, it did. Jason Herzog making the call, allowing it to move forward. And Nate Bernard proving him right.
And Aaron Turner is down on one knee currently, which is making it really easy for the judges. Great survival instincts by Aaron Turner to get back to his feet because he's still very much feeling the effects of that blow.
Aaron Turner just getting to his feet as Nate Bernard is having some fun with the crowd as you give him the 10-8 with the knockdown in the sudden victory round.
Yeah, I mean, it's clear as day. Drops him hard, almost knocks him out. Aaron Turner's still very much feeling it, heads down, wondering where he is. And on the flip side, Nate Bernard celebrating, looking happy as Larry.
And now for the official decision brought to you by VeChain, the crypto token partner of Power Slap. Here is Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, after sudden victory, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 10-8 for the winner by unanimous decision, Nate the Buffalo Soldier Bernard!
I'm here with the winner, Nate Bernard, who is very excited and for good reason. Nate, that is by far the best comeback we have ever seen in Power Slap. How are you feeling right now?
I feel good. I feel ecstatic. Honestly, my opponent is one-on-one. That's one solid-ass dude. So all respect to my opponent. Everybody, clap it up for my opponent right now. I feel amazing right now.
Well, talk us through what happened in round 1 and how you were able to recover and then deliver under the pressure like you did.
Honestly, I felt like I had to lock in more. I knew what it was, and I know that it's gonna be further. It wasn't done for me. The road's not ending for me. They said I'm number 2 and I'm a gatekeeper. Here I am, this is where I'm at, and I ain't leaving.
And you delivered the best slap of the entire match in that sudden death round. I mean, you continuously got stronger and stronger, but after seeing you get knocked down the way you did, we all thought it was over for you in round 1.
I thought it was for myself too, but you know, we just had to go ahead, persevere, push through. We got it done.
What does it say about you that you were able to deliver again under pressure like you did tonight? Not to mention wanting to get back on track, knowing what you could do and doing that exactly that tonight.
It's low-key emotional. Honestly, I didn't even know if I'd continue or what my journey in this sport would be, but I solidified it. All my hard work from going against James Siegman in Dubai, from where I am now, is just gonna continue to skyrocket.
Well, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and the man back to his winning ways, Nate Bernard.
That post-fight interview was brought to you by 10X. Feel the power of precision with 10X Health. Go to 10xhealthsystem.com. He said he needed it. He said it was do or die, and he got it. Number 2 in the heavyweight division is moving on up, folks. The Buffalo Soldier, Nate Bernard, getting it done in dramatic comeback fashion. Tonight's Power Slap Celeb Camp brought to you by Arsenal Strength. Johnny Walker in the house, doing a little work with Nina Drama tonight. Holly Madison, the model and the actress, is here as well with some friends. And there is Marlon Garcia, the Twitch streamer, wearing the official Venom UFC gear. And Cowboy Cerrone, the UFC Modern Wing Hall of Famer, is here. And Charlie now with more on our co-main event.
Thank you so much, Dan. Austin Turpin returning to the Power Slap stage for his 9th appearance, and despite missing weight, is still coming in with a much leaner package than in the past. He said he spent the past few months training with newfound intensity, lifting and swimming on a regular basis as he gears up to secure his 6th career knockout. Now his opponent, Road to the Title Season 3 competitor Stevie Ray Ellis, says he's ready to go toe-to-toe with Turpin, not just physically, but also in terms of his smack talking. The Texas hand grenade has no plans, guys, on holding back. Stay with us. This co-main event from the Fountain Blue in Las Vegas is next.
I can earn crypto from taking a photo of my mug.
Yeah.
And that's it.
All you have to do is take a photo of your mug, send it into Mugshot, and you earn V-Better tokens for literally, that's it.
That's it.
That's it, yes.
Okay, so I get crypto now?
There has to be coffee in the mug.
How? Oh, that was easy. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Tomorrow night on pay-per-view, Magomed Ankalaev will defend his light heavyweight title against Alex Pereira, plus Merab Dvalishvili battles Corey Sandhagen for the bantamweight crown. UFC 320 available for purchase now on ESPN pay-per-view. Don't miss it tomorrow night from right here in Las Vegas. This top 5 light heavyweight rankings brought to you by Dios Azul, the official tequila partner of Power Slap. Wolverine is the champion. Austin Turpin is chasing him, currently ranked number 3, and he is coming up in the co-main event. Tonight's betting odds brought to you by DraftKings. The crown is yours. Austin Turpin has fought for a title before. He's the minus 275 favorite over the plus 195 dog, Stevie Ray Ellis. With 6 career victories, nobody holds more wins on the Power Slap stage than former title contender Austin Turp Daddy Slim Turpin. Tonight, he's taking on Stevie Ray Ellis.
And there he is, Turp Daddy Slim. He's back. He's ready to make some noise. Oh, he's out on the table. Lights out. Oh my God, I have never seen somebody out on the table like that.
Leaving Vern asleep in New Orleans, probably still asleep there, was like an awakening for me. You know, it was like a breath of fresh air. I had seen the light, you know, like I'm back, I'm alive, I can breathe again. And it was the best feeling I've ever had on that slap stage. I love doing this. Power Slap, it's almost like a calling for Turp Daddy Slim. Every single time I go out there, I put on a show because I'm just enjoying myself.
My name is Stevie Ray Ellis. You guys can call me the Texas hand grenade. I want to show my kids, I want to show my family back home that, you know, hard work does pay off. That, you know, when you chase something with ambition, that success is not too far after. The experience that I had on Season 3 Road to the Title with Power Slap was life-changing. I wasn't medically cleared to go on to my next match, and it hurt me, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I really wanted to go on, so no was not even in my vocabulary when I got the call. I don't think I have anything to lose in this matchup. Nobody knew me before I got here, but everybody's gonna know me when this match is over. So for me, this is a win-win.
Be prepared to see somebody who wants this with all their might. He's put all the work in. I've shut everything out of my life that isn't power slap or working towards being the best power slap striker there is. That belt's mine, power slap is mine, this whole thing is mine. Tonight you're gonna see Turp Daddy Slim put on a show that you ain't gonna forget.
The Texas hand grenade, Stevie Ray Ellis, 34 years old. He is San Antonio to the core. Born, raised, and still there. Won his debut power slap match on season 3 of Road to the Title when Brandon Keir was DQ'd for flinching, but Stevie Ray ate all 3 of his slaps, and he plans on doing the same tonight if he doesn't knock Turp Daddy Not So Slim out on the first one.
Yeah, this man is just a ball of energy. And to say that he's grateful for the position that he has got is an understatement. This man has been like this all week, screaming in excitement. I mean, look at this. He's an absolute wild man. During the day, he works for Gillette Air Conditioning. They gave him a leave of absence because they realized that this is a massive opportunity for him. He used to fight mixed martial arts back in the day, went 4-1 as an amateur. Got 2 kids at home, a son and a daughter. They won't be watching because his wife, you know, doesn't watch them watching stuff like this and potentially seeing his dad, their dad, get knocked out. And the reality is, that is a possibility when you're taking on Austin Turpin. The man has knocked out many, many great competitors. But you wouldn't think that Stevie Ray Ellis knows that because he's super excited and massively grateful for the opportunity that he has here tonight.
It is a big personality in Stevie Ray Ellis taking on a massive personality in Austin Turpin. And he has been like this all week long, just bringing it from the moment that he got to Las Vegas. You're hearing the hoops and the hollers all over the Fountain Blue, and they're all coming from Stevie Ray Ellis.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the
Well, he's going to have to change the Instagram handle to Turp Daddy Not So Slim because this guy has missed weight so many times I basically can't count anymore, but he is one of the biggest personalities in the sport. He quit his job to focus exclusively on power slap and his new family. His wife is expecting their second child in the coming months. He fought Wolverine for the title and fell by decision. Then he fought him again. He actually knocked him out, but it was a non-title match because he missed weight, and that has been his biggest struggle in the sport.
Yeah, it's really plagued him throughout his power slap journey. I'm a big fan of this guy. I love what he brings to the table. The man is a born entertainer. He has massive power in his hands. If he scores a knockout, the celebrations are almost as wild as the knockouts that he delivers. He's a nice guy, but he's got to take this sport more seriously. You know, when we spoke to him at the fighter meetings, he said, I'm 30 pounds lighter than usual. I'm coming in way, way lighter. Making weight is going to be a walk in the park. And then, of course, misses weight by a massive amount. 14 pounds is absolutely ridiculous.
Over 700 million views on social media over the course of his 8 fights in Power Slap. The Tale of Tape brought to you by Estrella Jalisco, an authentic cerveza Dorado, and the official beer of Power Slap. A look at the weight, 219.5 pounds, nearly 15 pounds over for the favorite, Austin Turpin. Here's Justin.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. Set for 3 rounds in the Power Slap Light Heavyweight Division. Presented by Happy Dad, no more skinny cans. Introducing to you first in the blue corner. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 204 pounds. Out of San Antonio, Texas, the Texas Hand Grenade, Stevie Ray Ellis. And now introducing his opponent in the red corner. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 219.5 pounds.
Yes, sir.
Out of Jacksonville, Florida, he is a number 3 ranked light heavyweight contender in the world, Austin Turp Daddy Slim Turpin. action begins. Your referee in charge, Kerry Hadley. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, Stevie Ray Ellis.
Sign up to the Crypto.com app using code POWER. Trade $100 to receive 50 plus a chance to win Power Slap double passes.
Here we go.
So Stevie Ray Ellis, the Texas hand grenade.
Okay, right there.
The way he's been acting all week, they should call him the social hand grenade.
Okay, hand and count.
Which
pretty good.
Yeah, well, that's what my little brother's nickname is in the army. Shout out Adam.
Look at the trembling from Turpin. This could be Stevie Ray's only shot here.
It could very well be. Yeah, not enough.
Not good enough at all.
Fair blow. Turpin takes it, no problem. When you look at the build of Austin Turpin, he's like a little bulldog.
And he has a big bite. May of 23, first round knockout against Brian Dozier. July of 23, first round knockout of Alan Klingbeil. And then his last fight in July, first round knockout of Vern Cathy.
And coming in 14 pounds over the weight limit, that is massively going to help his power. That's just a fact.
Right here, stay, do not raise this up anymore. Right there, stay right there. Catch our hand.
Part of his purse has been deducted for the weight miss, as it has every other time. It has yet to deter
you must
Turpin.
measure. Right on, hold on, shoulders down. Shoulders down a little bit, right there.
Turp Daddy not so slim with his first strike of the night. Get ready, Stevie Ray. You could be sent into outer space.
Oh yeah, he's done it many times to other people. Offered in the first round. Turp Daddy slim. Oh, what was that?
I haven't seen that from Turpin before. That was a karate chop.
You turn it too quick. You got to keep
It was a bad attempt from Austin Turpin.
You gotta get hit again.
And a huge flinch from Ellis. I mean, talk about rolling with the punches.
He's going to take another strike. Okay, he's going to take a point, not the strike.
Oh,
wow, they're not calling it flinch?
No. He's choosing to take a point off his own score.
Flinch. 1 point.
It was that bad.
He's not going to take the strike. 1 point flinch.
So he gets a strike again.
No.
Okay, he's taking the point, not the strike.
He's taking the point, not the strike. You can do both.
Yeah,
I can get the other strike.
I think we've screwed this up.
Yeah, no.
So he gets to strike again, and you don't have to choose the point. Now, again, we talked about this earlier. The refs had said if it wasn't egregious, they would give him a warning. That was an egregious flinch.
No question about it. But Austin Turpin, according to the rule set, right now should get another slap. And there we go.
All right, here we go. We've sorted it out. So they're
make a flinch again. He doesn't want that shit.
Okay, man, just keep your head still.
So Austin Turpin's got to get it together though, because all right, it was a flinch, but it wasn't a good slap.
So I will tell you this: if you got to choose between a point and a slap, the point was the automatic round winner. He's choosing to slap again because he has that much confidence.
Do not move.
Hey,
right hand on 3, you must measure.
Well, another flinch and he loses a point either way.
He might just lose his consciousness.
There's your measure. 1.
That's an interesting technique.
2.
Oh, that was a bad slap. There was no power.
I don't understand this new technique for Turpin. He did flinch, but it was a super early flinch. They're going to take the point now, it looks like. He flinched on the measure.
He flinched on the measure. I don't think he is, and he's acting very, very peculiar. He's hyped up, you could say, but that was a flinch again. Took a point again.
1 point flinching.
Yeah, it's almost like Stevie Ray has done too many smelling salts or something.
Yeah, the social hand grenade is, it's gone off.
I don't understand what's going on with Turpin's strike though. It's different. It's weird.
Yeah, staying on Turpin for a second. I mean, there's very little power in those shots.
We took the point. Okay, come on. Here we go. Hurry.
I mean, yeah, Turpin, you got to wake up. You got to put some power into those shots.
Right there. Hold it right there. Hand and count.
Maybe one more slap and wake him up a little bit.
Right hand on three. There's your measure.
Well, he's trying a weird technique and it's not paying off. He's not generating any power.
2.
That's a good slap.
It is.
It's
not enough.
It's not enough. Didn't bother Austin Turpin in the slightest. Clean, landed on target. Didn't do a lick of damage.
Okay, you told him.
All right, so let's see again. Is Stevie Ray going to flinch again? Is Austin Turpin going to deliver more of a tickle than a slap?
Stevie Ray just got a big old talking to from Jason Herzog. You can't flinch. Let's see if the talking to worked. Hopefully it was better than my talking to Austin Turpin about not missing weight again.
Yeah, he paid a lot of attention to you, Dan.
0.
I mean, you are the voice of authority.
Apparently not.
Right hand on one. Right hand on one, you must measure.
Look at that. 5 knockouts, 3 of them coming in the first round.
There's your measure.
There's the measure. Bad slap. A very, very weak slap.
I don't understand what I've never seen Turpin wind up like this, slap like this. It's like this whipping weird finger slap.
Stop it. It's like you.
Charlie slaps harder than that.
You could slap harder than that.
Have you seen me on the power cube, by the way? You're damn right I could slap harder.
I mean, I don't want to. But it's bizarre. It is bizarre.
Weird.
Is Austin Turpin throwing away his power slap future here because he comes in, he's missed weight again, and this is a massively underwhelming performance. I'm a fan of Austin Turpin, so I don't say this lightly. He's a great character. He's been an amazing addition to the roster. But this is an underwhelming performance.
Round 3 presented by Lucy nicotine pouches with long-lasting flavor.
This is your measure.
Turpin has done a nice job eating the slaps from Stevie Ray Ellis.
Round 3, who would have thought?
1, 2. Fair blow.
All right, so Turpin eats another one. Not a whole lot on that one behind Stevie Ray Ellis. I thought his last slap was harder, stronger, and better.
It's just this weird technique that Austin Turpin's using. He's just not generating any power. And that was the biggest, by the way, the pivot on Ellis. You should have seen the foot. I mean, you're allowed to lift the heel a little bit. I mean, it looks like he was doing a golf swing.
Came way up, huh?
Way up.
Here we go.
But at this point, they've just forgotten about it because there's so much madness going on.
I need to see a real swing from Austin Turpin because what I have seen so far tonight, Turf Daddy Not So Slim is a shell of his former self.
Put some stank on it, it's over. You got the win.
All right, here we go.
I don't even need stank. I just need a little something.
Just some intention. Some bad intentions.
Right hand on 3. What do you mean?
He's trying this weird technique where he's putting the elbow almost first before the hand. That's diminishing the power.
2.
There it is again. Almost a chopping strike.
Yeah,
Stevie Ray's on another planet.
Yeah, I was just going to say, on another planet.
Foul, flinching. That's a DQ.
A flinching foul.
It's over.
That's it.
Here we go, Blue.
So they're calling it a flinch. That means Austin Turpin wins the fight, the match.
DQ. It's a DQ. Yeah.
So that should be it.
Well, it's the end of the match anyway. It's round 3.
Yeah.
So regardless, it's over anyway.
Up to you guys, Mo.
Well, that was a penalty either way, whether it was a flinch Or it was a club, but yeah, Stevie Ray just moving so much.
Yeah, it's a far cry, though, from the Austin Turpin that we saw when he made his debut, when he was knocking out Brian Dozier, Alan Klingbeil, AJ Hintz.
So just to clarify, that is not a disqualification because he didn't have 2 points deducted in the same round.
What's up, baby? Live and free on the fucking YouTube app.
Yeah, 3 times in a round, right? Or 4 times in a match. That's what gets you the DQ. But Stevie Ray Ellis, I mean, you said it before, he's on another planet.
Yeah, baby, who got a chin?
That's one way of putting it.
I got a chin. Ah! Wow.
He's in the spirit of things.
Have you ever seen anybody just happier to be here and lose than Stevie Ray Ellis?
I wonder what Dana's thinking right now. This guy's smart.
Dana just told him, you lost the fight.
What did he say to Dana?
I don't know. I couldn't hear it.
Dana's like, you lost the fight. Shut up. That was uneventful. I don't blame the crowd for booing, to be honest. Austin Turpin, a former fan favorite. You know, and I like the guy. He's not going to like the words I'm going to say, though. You know, he's kind of disrespected the sport. Didn't really show up. Didn't really have a nasty intention. Stevie Ray Ellis is humping the crowd, or the air to the crowd.
Well, he's flipping off the crowd now because I think he just realized after Dana told him he lost the fight that he lost the fight. Let's take a look at some of these. This is like Flint City here at the Fontainebleau tonight. Here's a couple. Stevie Ray, there's one. That was brutal. There's
another.
2. Not as bad as the first, but still not good. And the 3rd time's the charm. Flinching for Stevie Ray. I don't know exactly what's taking so long to total up the points.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, it seems a pretty straightforward decision. And you know, this was a huge opportunity for Austin Turpin to come back, to get in the win column, to show up on weight, to show Dana White, the Power Slap organization, and the people watching that, hey, he's still to be taken for real. He's still a force in this sport, still a contender. And to say that he missed the mark is an understatement. Yeah, I want to know what Stevie Ray Ellis is on, because he's on a good one.
Here we go, man. Woo! Here we go. Woo! Here we go. Woo!
And now for the official decision brought to you by VeChain, the official crypto token partner of Power Slap.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 30-25, 29-26, and 28-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Austin Turp Daddy Slim Turpin.
I'm here with the winner, Austin Turpin. Austin, that makes 7 wins in Power Slap now to your name. That's the most out of all of the competitors in the promotion, so congratulations on that. Though I have to ask you, you know, you are certainly a force to be reckoned with in the sport. People take you very seriously, but this is the 2nd time in a row you've missed weight, so what needs to change moving forward?
I need to stop playing around with the food, man. Shit just be too fucking seasoned. I like eating, but I like fucking being on the stage and fighting more, and it ain't worth risking it for a couple biscuits and some honey. So I'm gonna figure that fucking thing out. But either way, I hope you all had fun. Rhonda, I don't know where your bitch ass is at. Alan, the shit pile. Anybody else who wants it. That fucking weak son bitch over there, Crazy Wine, he's a bitch.
Well, you know, it's interesting that you're showing the Austin Turpin that we all know and quite frankly love, but you didn't have this animosity towards Stevie Ray Ellis. You were actually very buddy-buddy with him, which did not feel very much like Austin Turpin and kind of felt like it affected your performance.
No, I mean, Stevie Ray Fan was my #1 fan, you know. See, I call him Stevie Ray Fan. You know, when I first met him, it got
That's embarrassing for him.
You know, I don't know who he's got. I don't know why he's idolizing me. He needs to find somebody else to want to be like, you know, but fuck it.
Okay, and then let's talk about your slap. It looked very different than in times past. I mean, we are used to seeing some incredible force coming from you. This was not the same slap. What was up with the switch up?
Well, I gotta gauge it first, you know, and every time I fucking went to hit the fucking guy, he kept squirming like a little fucking pussy, so I couldn't ever find my placement to actually turn up the power. You know, it ain't just coming up here and slapping somebody. You gotta fucking figure out the technique, and he didn't give me a chance to dial in. You know, I was backstage fucking cracking that bob, and if he would have stayed still, he'd probably be staying still right now.
All right, Austin, well, congratulations on your win. We can't wait to see you out again, and we want to see the Austin Turpin we know and love.
Yes, ma'am. Right. Come on, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Austin Turpin.
That post-fight interview brought to you by 10X. Feel the power of precision with 10X Health. Go to 10xhealthsystem.com. More celebs in the house tonight. Swag Boy Q, the musician and YouTuber. Over 2.5 million subscribers on YouTube. How about Chris Weidman? Former middleweight champ here with his son CJ. That wasn't a real slap. I'll tell you what, CJ, you want to give him a chance to slap the old man. And how about Puka Nacua? 50 catches through 5 games. This guy's on a record-setting pace right now, the best receiver in the NFL. These locker room shots brought to you by Wolfpack.com. Offers customizable bags and backpacks for those who are making their mark. Shop now at Wolfpack.com. It's the first title defense for Brandon Bordeaux, and it is coming against a man that he knows all too well. This will be the 3rd time Bordeaux stands across the table from Isaiah Quinones, the man he beat for the title in March. Now the Puerto Rican pretty boy is back for revenge, and the belt that he believes will be his. Power Slap is back in the UAE. This one's gonna be good, my friend.
Let's go.
The king is back, but this might be his toughest test today. Oh! Sits it down! Toughness is going to be the difference.
It's going to be a hell of a light heavyweight matchup.
It is not over yet. Oh! Don't blink!
But it's not going to be easy.
Oh! The big boys in this one, coming to you from the Space 42 Arena. What a tremendous combat sports weekend here in Las Vegas. You are watching V-Chain Power Slap 15 Bordeaux versus Quinones 3, presented by Monster Energy. Unleash the beast. Running hot moment brought to you by 500 Casino. Your hot streak starts now with 500 Casino, the world's best crypto casino. Bordeaux knocking out Quinones at Power Slap 12 back in December. The Puerto Rican pretty boy with a 2nd round TKO, the first title defense for Quinones, and then Bordeaux doing his thing as well. Man, these two go back a long, long time and know each other very well.
Oh, yeah.
The champ, Bordeaux, ready to take on Isaiah Quinones once again as the table rises for the final time tonight. The champ coming in as the -145 favorite over Quinones. And now for the main event, it's a rubber match between two of the best in the sport as middleweight champ Brandon the Butcher Bordeaux defends his title against bitter rival and #1 contender Isaiah Quinones.
The Butcher is all business. He says, I know I can hurt him. I'm bigger, I'm stronger, and this time I'm gonna finish what I started.
That's it! We have a new middleweight champion of the world!
I want that trilogy. I want the biggest match in Power Slap history. Let's do it again.
I won that title, I achieved that goal, and it was amazing to experience, all of that with my family and all my supporters there.
The Butcher lands a big one!
The fight tonight settles the score by me putting a stamp on the story. He was saved in December, I took care of business in March, and I'm gonna take care of it again tonight. I'm expecting to go out there and put him unconscious.
The Butcher sits him down!
crowd.
I can put him down with one shot, and that's exactly what's going to happen.
Isaiah Quinones.
His last 3 opponents, all been knockouts.
First time I went against Brandon in December, I was able to put him away with a second round knockout.
Oh, what an answer!
It's gonna be so nice to shut Brandon up and knock him out. It's gonna be amazing to put that belt back over my shoulder and nobody could say anybody won it for me except for me.
Down goes Train.
I'm gonna knock out Brandon and I'm not gonna miss and I'll knock him out on my first hit.
To be in these high magnitude matches and to be chasing world titles, that's what I'm in this for.
Oh!
There it is.
It goes to the butcher, Brandon Bordeaux.
He's going to find out that I am exactly who I say I am and exactly who he thinks I am. He can say whatever he wants to the cameras, he can say whatever he wants to social media, and he knows when I touch him exactly what's going to happen to him again. He's going out.
I'm gonna be a force to be reckoned with. I'm gonna be the middleweight champion of Power Slap again, and nobody's taking that belt from me.
Oh, that's it!
He dropped him!
I definitely want to go up here and knock him out cold.
Let's go!
He is the former middleweight champion of the world, whose day job is working on a Mars rover with a new company called Astrolab. He said he told his new employers that he had to take some time off for this little thing called Power Slap, and he said they are all in. His boss and 8 co-workers all here tonight soaking this in.
Yeah, this is the first ever rubber match in Power Slap history. Of course, last time out, he almost got the job done. In the very first round, landed a massive shot, broke the nose of Brandon Bordeaux, dropped him hard, blood pouring out of the nose. But then in dramatic fashion, of course, Bordeaux, the butcher, stops him in the very first round. Quinones, no stranger to knocking people out himself. Went on a 4-5 win streak, knocked out John Davis to become the champ, defended it in the first time against his opponent here tonight, last December. So this is a good match. They were friends. Now he says they are beefing for real.
The Dios Azul Tequila Distillery in Jalisco, Mexico, taking all the action in from Power Slap 15. The party is on in Mexico, and why not? Isaiah Quinones, the Puerto Rican pretty boy, defended his title once, lost the title, now he wants it back. The Butcher, the champion, Brandon Bordeaux, making the walk. His nickname comes from his mobile slaughtering service that he owns with his brother in Michigan, and he has been carving guys up in Power Slap. The champ is in phenomenal shape. Looks like he could be fighting at UFC 320 tomorrow.
Yeah, he really does. He's in ridiculous shape. Actually, took 2 months off from the butcher business to focus on this match. He's taking this extremely serious. He understands the threat from Isaiah Quinones. Both of them have beaten one another. They both respect each other. Even though they say they don't like each other, they both know the threat that each man possesses. He said he's switched up his training. In the past, he was training like a bodybuilder, just doing that muscle splits. Now he's got a new trainer. He's all specific around building power, doing squats, pull-up, bench press, you name it, doing everything he can to be a strong version of himself. We saw at the weigh-ins, it just went off. These two guys don't like one another at all. I think once they feel settled from the rivalry, they probably will find the respect for one another again. But right now, they're just blinded by the competitive nature and spirit that they both have.
The Butcher is ready to roll, and the Tale of the Tape is brought to you by Estrella Jalisco, an authentic cerveza dorado, and the official beer of Power Slap. 33 and 34 years old. The Butcher is the taller man by 4 inches, has a 3-inch reach advantage, and he is coming into this one as the favorite. Here's Justin.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Power Slap Arena, live from the Fontainebleau, Las Vegas. This is V-Chain Power Slap 15, Bordeaux versus Quinones 3, presented by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast, live and free across the globe on YouTube. This match is 5 rounds, all for the Power Slap Middleweight Championship of the World, and presented by V-Chain. Our judges stateside are Mike Bell, Tim Cheatham, and Sal Diamato. Introducing to you first in the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Out of Palmdale, California, he is a #1 ranked middleweight contender and former Power Slap middleweight champion of the world, Isaiah, the Puerto Rican pretty boy, Quinones. And now introducing his opponent in the red corner. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 183.5 pounds. Out of Fremont, Michigan, he is the undisputed Power Slap middleweight champion of the world, Brandon the Butcher Bordeaux. When the action begins, your referee in charge, Mark Smith. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, Isaiah Quinones.
All right, here we go. Our 8th and final match. It's for the belt.
So we know both of these guys possess ridiculous power, enough to hurt the other guy. They've both stopped one another in the past. They've both been hurt and dropped every time they've faced one another.
Last time Isaiah didn't like his first slap, said he was in his own head the rest of the way. Very focused on a big one here. And he got it.
That's a good slap.
Good slap.
Look at Bordeaux.
Stumbles the Butcher.
Fired up. He said, now I'm going to bury your ass.
I think his mouth is just dripping with blood.
Bordeaux is fired up though, pacing up and down. He's like a wild man up there.
30 seconds, 30 seconds.
Yeah. What are they doing?
Recover. All right, Isaiah, hold your position.
Here comes the Butcher.
Right on one.
The last time these two faced each other, it was a first-round knockout.
Quinones says he got up too quickly.
But he almost goes down. He stumbles him again.
I'm fine.
Slap for slap between these two champions.
Well, that's round 1 to Brandon Bordeaux, clearly. That was a good shot. Quinones kind of stumbled. Tried to have the poker face.
He did pull down a bit.
A little bit of a flinch. Is that up?
He just dropped a level.
Ryan Phillips calling out the flinch.
Hey, keep your chin up.
Mark Smith tells Bordeaux, keep the chin out.
15 seconds, get 15.
Obviously, a lot of fighters, they tuck the chin in, it removes the target, it makes the head a little more stable and secure on top of the neck.
And here comes Quinones back to the power slap table. At one point, he had 4 straight wins, all by knockout. Can he get one here and recapture the title?
The first time he beat him, he got dropped and then stopped him in the second. Just like that!
And sit him down! The Puerto Rican pretty boy is back!
History repeats itself. Wow! Bordeaux ain't getting back up. Wow!
Holy smokes! Isaiah Quinones dropped the hammer on the Butcher.
Almost identical to what happened in their first matchup. Quinones gets dropped in round 1, finishes him in the second round. But this time, he put a stamp on that. Bordeaux couldn't even think about getting it.
Tonight's Monster Knockouts brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast. And there it was.
I mean, flatlined, out like a light, knocked out cold. Whatever you want to call it, Bordeaux ain't getting back up there. Slept him.
Right there on the button. Down goes Bordeaux.
And Quinones ends this rivalry in emphatic fashion.
Holy cow. And you're so right. The exact same thing in their first meeting.
Look at the face. I mean, that says it all. Shocking.
That was worthy of 2 phones up.
And that's got to feel good for Quinones. Such an intense rivalry. They used to be friends, and only now is Bordeaux getting back to his feet.
Sitting down for a minute, taking a breather. Now for the official decision, brought to you by VeChain, the crypto token partner of Power Slap.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Smith calls a stop to the match in round number 2, declaring the winner by knockout and new Power Slap middleweight champion of the world, Isaiah, the Puerto Rican pretty boy, Quinones.
I'm here with the winner, Isaiah Quinones. Isaiah, I know how important it was for you to become champion again. It was something you've been talking about for a while. Obviously, this rivalry got very heated. Now that we have the outcome, belt now around your waist once again. How are you feeling?
Well, I feel amazing. I feel like I deserved it. I worked my ass off. I gave Brandon an opportunity to, go for the title. Unfortunately, second time around, he got it. But he gave me the opportunity again to come back and try to earn it back, and I did.
You had a strong slap in the first round, but you came out in the second knowing what you needed to do. You delivered perfectly, and you got the knockout. Talk me through that.
I did. I changed up the way I like to put out my chin, so I brought my chin back a little bit, but I just landed clean. I didn't want to miss again, so I took my time. I was practicing on the bob in the back, and I have my family helping me out, practicing every day, allowing me to go to the gym and practice every day, so I appreciate it.
And again, I want to reiterate, this was a heated rivalry. You two were boys, and suddenly you became more like enemies. Where does the rivalry stand now? Is the rivalry still going, or is it over at this point?
I mean, I feel like it'll still be going. I mean, hopefully we could be cordial again. But I feel like there's some people that are going to have to climb their way through Brandon to get to me. But, I mean, I know Brandon Rose did pretty good, so Brandon Rose might be next on the podium.
Now let's talk about you as champion. I know you just called Brandon a boring champion. You were like, that is not how I'm going to be. It's going to be completely different. So now that you are champion, tell me exactly what that is going to mean, how you are going to represent the middleweight division.
Oh, I'm still going to be classy. I'm going to make it fun. Everybody's going to be excited to watch Power Slap now. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Thanks to my family, my wife, my daughter, everybody. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. I appreciate all of you.
Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, the new middleweight champion once again, Isaiah Pretty Boy Quinones.
That post-fight interview brought to you by 10X. Feel the precision power with 10X Health. Go to 10xhealthsystem.com. His new boss, 8 co-workers in the house to see that, to see the Puerto Rican Pretty Boy put on a show and reclaim the middleweight title.
Yeah, that's going to feel good. And we saw at the end there was an embrace. They used to be friends, and then that kind of gets lost in the rivalry. And, of course, the competitiveness, and they both want each other hard. And then, of course, it's a physical sport as well, so that side of things comes into play. Sure, once the dust settles, as I said before, these two are going to be fine. They're going to be friends again. But Isaiah Quinones, I mean, repeating history, the way that he did it exactly like the first matchup, but just finishing it with such a stamp of, you know, just a seal, just putting it to bed once and for all, knocking him out cold.
And there he is as one of our 6 Power Slap champions as he regains middleweight champ status. You got the Crazy Hawaiian, DeBell, Wolverine, Blackburn, and Trujillo.
The Chain Power Slap 15 Bordeaux versus Quinones 3 is presented by Dios Azul Tequila, the official tequila of Power Slap. Gorilla Elixir, the official alternative beverage of Power Slap. Vegas Auto Gallery. Discover the art of refined performance at Vegas Auto Gallery, where excellence meets the road. And by 500 Casino, the world's best crypto casino. Play smart, hit hard.
What a night. What a night at the Fontainebleau. How about a little real-time rewind for all the great knockouts that went on here tonight. Stunt Marshall getting things started.
Yeah.
Boom.
In style.
Oh, Ellie, the belly getting it done.
Yeah, Dempster coming on fire there. What a shot that was.
That was Bordeaux's brother. Not a great night for the Bordeaux.
Oh, you're right, Dan. A bad night.
And then here is big brother getting taken down by Isaiah Quinones. A second round knockout for the Puerto Rican Pretty Boy. Up next on October 24th, coming to you from Abu Dhabi in the UAE, another championship tilt. This one for the light heavyweight belt. It's Wolverine defending his title against Alan Klingbeil. Dumpling, the former champ, taking on McKinney Manu, Wes Mena, and Darius the Destroyer going at it. Darius trying to march his way back up the rankings. And then it's Russell Rivero and Logan Greenhall on the main card as well. Well, it never disappoints, Michael Bisping. I always have a fantastic time sitting next to you for these Power Slap matches, and it's hard to believe that 15 are in the books, 16 coming up at the end of October in Abu Dhabi. I will see you there. It was knockout after knockout. We had so many celebrities, it was hard to even count that were in the house. And, you know, we got Chris Weidman here. You saw Cowboy. We had a good time, my friend.
Oh, we certainly did. And Dan, always a pleasure working with you. But how about that? Isaiah Pretty Boy Quinones, the middleweight champion, once again.